You got all these
Oh shit!
people waiting for you, man. You're always late.
I got. I'm. I'm gonna have some backfeed issue here, real quick.
No, not if you got the headphones in, man. You should be good. It kills all the back feed. What's up, everybody? Yeah, he's muted on both of them. That's why there's no back feed or anything right now. He decides to mess with this technology after he starts the live.
I think I got it figured out now. I got the YouTube muted. My internet's so slow; it takes the YouTube forever to get going.
Oh, okay.
My brother there should click the link.
Yeah, I haven't met your brother. I mean, besides the chat.
Right? No, you didn't miss anything, Virginia. Just getting started. I honestly wasn't sure I was even gonna do actually go live, but here we are. I gotta fill up my water can real quick.
Uh, and the irony, y'all, is I didn't even see him going live, but my wife did, and she glanced down at her phone. She got a notification for it. She looked down at her phone, and he said he was doing his seed stuff, and she was in the middle of washing all her seed trays down. So me and Mrs. Ghetto's going to join him starting our seeds. One of those universal, what the hell? You know,
Miss
let me get
Ghetto
all
starting
pretty for
seat.
y'all.
Living
You say in the living room?
room. That's where I'm doing it.
Nah,
About to make
actually,
a
I don't know
big old
where she's going.
mess.
She just got done finished cleaning all the trays and stuff out. I don't know where. Let me ask her actually. Hey, baby, where you gonna do the seeds at?
Let's see if I can
Just
figure.
in the kitchen? Okay. See, we're not ghetto like Billy. He's doing it in the living room. We're respectable. We're doing it at the dining room table. uh,
Hey, there we go. I don't know if Bug Out's still here, but nice of you to join us, Virginia Bug Out, and I'm just gonna call him my brother because I don't know how in the heck to say that.
oh, is that Phasmon up?
Yeah, that's my brother. Um,
Oh,
that's
Chris?
the name. That's the name of a game, I believe,
You
that
say
he plays.
game or gang? Oh, a game. Okay. He said that's the
A
name of
game.
his gang.
Nah, yeah, that's his gang channel. So, all right. So, what are you planting?
um, she's trying to figure it out. We're actually planting our Augustin Farms tin right now. Um, so what we have
Okay.
in here, I'll get the instructions and all that. I got to set up the camera and all that good stuff. Make it to where she's not on
I'll
the
show what I
camera.
got.
She's in the kitchen half naked. It's kind of cold in here, dear.
I got.
Sorry,
Can
bro.
you count the rings?
Yeah, let me count the rings, baby.
I got some rice potatoes.
Oh, he's got like 300 people in chat. He's a superstar.
Yeah, German pink tomatoes, Roma tomatoes, uh, jalapenos. I'll be starting.
You say German
Cayenne
pink
peppers.
tomatoes?
Yeah,
I
I've
don't
never
think I
grown
ever seen
German.
that.
That's uh, That's a new one for me this year.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't think I'll ever put the do the layout if you can. They'll probably see it a little bit better, Billy. There you go, brother. Oh, okay.
So
So German pink tomato.
jalapenos, cayenne, California Wonder Peppers, Etudia, whatever the heck that says. Yes, Monty, it is. All seeds you. All right, people are gonna argue with me.
No, you're good. I hope you're
All
saying
seeds
what
you
Milk
buy.
made. Sorry.
Yeah, you cannot buy GMO seeds, Monty. People tell you can. I think if you're like a farmer and you're buying like bulk, maybe you can. But yeah, these are not GMO. Onions. I'll be starting some onions. These are yellow sweet Spanish. I got some Wethersfield red. I got some stuff I'm not going to start indoors too. Carrots and such, spinach, corn, lettuce. So that's all I'm starting indoors. Oh, deal dropped out. So Monty, I don't know. I'm not like an expert on seeds by any means, but as I understand it, no, they're not GMO. And this year I'm actually doing all heirloom seeds so I can save seeds and grow them again next year.
Sorry about that, brother. Do I sound okay?
Good to me.
All right. I was changing it from the Bluetooth so my wife can hear you as well. So I took my headphones off. That way she can talk. I got to do something for a second. I'm pushing her into the show with you. So be nice to her.
Right on.
This is the first show you've ever been on besides mine, baby.
Uh-oh. This is kind of nerve-wracking.
Oh, it's all good. Don't worry. No, not many people
under
will
the
show
bus.
up. I don't get many people, so don't worry.
You should. You're awesome.
Yeah, I'm all right. I don't know if my brother's still here, but my brother
Haven't
bought
seen
me
him.
all these.
Oh, that's cool. That's awesome. You okay?
Yeah, I cracked my knee.
G-Mon Merkel and Milkmaid would not. I don't think they would agree on that. I think it was Milkmaid who was talking about the GMO seeds.
Yeah, she
Let's make them.
Milkmaid was talking to me about something about there's like a thing that I think she was pretty much repeating what you were saying. She agrees with you.
That's how I understand it.
Yeah. Ours, can you hand me that can? So hold on a second. I'm gonna put my camera up here in a second is what I'm working on so I can show you our seeds and all the stuff. If people are able to get it, man, get these Augustin Farm seeds because we were able to grow quite a bit last year.
They just died.
But then we got it all fried because of our weather, but
At home, G-Mon Merkel. Who else showed up? I think that's about it. Good to see all you.
put a hole in the wall.
Try not to bore you to death. I'm gonna be fumbling my way through this.
You can grab my phone so you can, or your phone.
you're using, but this is all I'm using is just see, it's regular potting soil, like the cheapest stuff they have at the store. I think it's about $6 a bag or something. Oh, I'm gonna make such a mess.
I'm all muted and shit.
You're talking to yourself.
All right. So what are you just using? Regular potting soil?
Yep. Yeah,
So
regular.
this is what.
It's like the cheapest stuff they have at my local Ace Hardware.
Yeah. So what do you use these for, Ben?
They're the pod start.
So she uses these. Where's the camera at? Oh, there we go. She uses these pod starts. You ever use any of these?
I have. I've used those before.
Okay, that's what she's using. And we got a bunch of potting soil and all the other stuff, all the good stuff. But we didn't get that much because it's hella limited where we're at.
The one thing about those that I had an issue with is I found they work better if you pull the little bag off after they get growing.
Oh, okay.
Because that little bag on them, when I didn't pull it off, it seemed to kind of make them root bound.
Yeah, that's what she said. She she ended up hitting her leg too. We're having technical difficulties. I think we was drunk over here or something.
Yeah, I usually rip them off for the most part. And keep
Oh,
the bottom
there's a
half.
little bag that wraps around it, kind of like a saran wrap or something.
It's kind of like a mush, like mat.
Oh, the mesh stuff.
Mesh. Yeah,
Okay, I
there
see
we go.
what you mean.
That's what I meant.
It's almost like cheesecloth or something.
Okay.
I stepped on this.
Did you cut yourself? Did you cut yourself? Are you all right?
I'm bleeding.
What's up, Eddie James?
Crap, man. I'll be right back. My wife cut her foot pretty good. I'll be right back.
Oh, man. There you go, netting. Netting is the word. Yeah, I used them in the past. My brother, he bought a whole bunch of those. Yeah, kind of like that, Monty, but it kind of, I don't know. They say you don't need to take it off, but in the past, I grew stuff with them. And at the end of the year, when I pulled it up, the roots were all still real root bound in there. No, it's bird, bird, bird. Bird is the word. You gotta say it right. So I'm about, I plant in like May, end of May. So I'm like 2 months out about. Usually I would start my peppers a little bit earlier, but that's about how early I'm starting mine. I will probably transplant once in the solo cups in a couple weeks. And I'm going to try not to grow so many. I usually seem to plant like 5 times what I'm actually going to plant in the garden. Which,
What's up?
hey, Virginia.
What's up? I just
How you
noticed
doing?
Oh, wait, is that me echoing? No, that's not me echoing. I just noticed you had the link up there and I was like, hey, let me come say hi. Shoot, I love it.
Yep. Yep. Anyone else wants to join, they can.
I have to
Have
admit,
you
I'm
started
not.
any seeds yet?
Nope, you read my mind. Like my motivation level this year has been low for seeds. Like last year, I went balls to the wall. I started and tried all kinds of different shit. And now this year, I'm just like, I'm struggling to not just get things going, but also time them out better. Because I think I grew some things out of order in the seasons. But so, like, I'm going to get some potato bags going. And I did really, really well with cucumber and zucchini.
Okay.
But I want to try beans again. Those did really great, really fast. And I started them kind of late last summer. So I'm thinking I could get several rounds if I start them sooner. But yeah, this is inspiring, honestly, because it has been a struggle to be like, all right, let me clean up the gardening area I have, all the pots, all the stuff, and start over. Not gonna lie, I'm kind of here to gain a little juice from you guys on getting her done.
Yeah, I've been gonna do this for a couple weeks now.
Yeah.
So finally, yesterday I went and got all the trays I needed and stuff, and
And so you're gonna
washed them
start
out.
indoors.
Yes. Now I do still have to clean the grow room, but that's okay because I don't have to get that done until they start sprouting. So I'm gonna have a couple days to get that done. I usually just set them on top of the refrigerator until that happens.
Hmm.
Usually the top of the refrigerator stays just a little bit warm, which kind of helps them germinate.
So
You don't have one fancy heat mats.
I saw you starting tomatoes there. How
Yep.
tall are you gonna let them get before you put them outside?
They will. They'll probably be a foot tall or so. I will transplant. So they'll go into a solo cup
Mm-hmm.
after probably 3 or 4 weeks, maybe. They'll go into solo cups, and then hopefully they don't get root bound in the solo cups.
Right.
So if I have to, I'll transplant a third time, but hopefully I don't. Usually I don't.
Have you grown those before? That variety, and is it something you have luck
So
with?
I grow Romas every year. I always do pretty good with Romas, and they're supposed to can real well. But they're not like the tastiest for like sandwiches and such.
Mm-hmm.
So this year I got German pink, which are supposed to be really good for that kind of stuff, but I
Right.
have never grown these. So we'll see.
Excellent.
We will see how that goes.
I love an experiment.
So all this, I got these Baker Creek heirlooms this year. So I've never actually done heirloom seeds. I've always just done like the hybrids from the hardware store. So we'll see how that goes too.
I have a terrible time with tomatoes and peppers, and I blame it on the lack of sun. I don't have a clear hot spot for more than an hour a day. It moves really quickly. So my cherry tomatoes did pretty well, but they also kind of started cracking because they grew pretty fast. And the other beefsteak, stuff like that, I never got them past, I don't know, like a ping pong ball. They just stunted out on me.
Okay. Yes, Eddie. I believe Romas are good for sauce. I think they call them like a paste tomato or something.
Oh.
They're kind of a pain in the ass to can because they're so small.
Yeah.
And you have to peel them all. You have to like blanch them and peel them, and so it's kind of a pain in the butt. It'd be easier if you had a bigger tomato, but they say they hold up well, and I have canned them in the past. Water bath. So. That's what I'm doing there.
Okay, so what
And
else do you
onion.
have going down? Tomato, and then what else?
So what I'm starting today is going to be onions, which I don't know if I'll actually start these today because I usually just use a big pot and I put a whole bunch in it and then you separate them out. And then I got Etudia peppers, whatever
Mhm.
those are. It's a bell pepper.
Right,
California Wonder, cayenne,
right.
jalapenos, and then the 2 tomatoes.
Man,
I'm
that's a
gonna
good
start.
salsa you got started.
And then I got spinach, corn, lettuce, carrots, 3 different kinds of carrots, cucumbers, and zucchinis. But all these I just plant straight out into the ground. I don't start those inside.
And you've done those before?
Yes, I have.
Okay,
Except for corn. I haven't grown corn in quite a while because
right.
I always fail at corn, but I figured I'd try again this year.
Hey, Bug Dude. I did really well.
Okay.
Greens are finicky for my environment. I do really well with arugula. My turnip greens were great last year, but I think I have some kind of pest that always messes up if I have like a softer lettuce or spinach or something. The arugula grows like a rocket. I mean, it's literally rocket. Like it shoots up a couple of feet really quick, and the leaves are small. But those little things, even cabbage that grow layers and like that flower type of formation, are something is eating the crap out of them. I think it might be snails.
Okay. Yeah, see, I'm actually going to be planting spinach outside pretty soon.
Mm-hmm.
It's real cold hardy, and it doesn't last long. I have to get it going as soon as possible because by the end of June, it's done. It's bolting and it's too hot.
Right. And you're doing the raised beds again?
That will get planted outside.
And you're doing that in
Yes.
raised beds?
Yeah.
Okay. I remember your video with the
I
raised
just got
beds and some protection around it from vermin.
Yeah, mostly the deer and horses and chickens. I do want to try to build another couple raised beds. I don't know if I'm going to get to it, but we'll see.
So I did
I don't
corn
have-
last year.
I have. Okay, how did that come out?
I didn't get any. They got to about 10 inches tall. The plants grew really fast and strong. And yet again, it was deer were coming through and trampling the plot that I had for the corn. So I underestimated things like deer and rabbits and raccoons and, just running around here. But corn is really, really quick. So I'm excited to see if you pull some out.
Yeah, see now corn's going to be an experiment because I don't have room in a raised bed for the corn.
Mm-hmm.
Like I've already pretty much planned out my raised beds, and there ain't no corn spots. So if I don't build some more beds, I'll be doing that in the ground probably. And I have pretty poor soil.
Have you thought about doing the Three Sisters? The corn, peas, what is it? The corn, peas, and Dang it! Someone in chat's gonna know. It's like 3 things that grow.
Is it? Yeah, I know. I've heard of it. Is it squash?
It might be. It might be a type of squash. Yeah, I think you're right. So like corn's I want to try that one too. Makes perfect sense. Like the staggered gardening. There's an actual word for it. I can't think of right now. Yes, Gma says zucchini.
Succession planting.
Thank you. Succession planting. Yeah. You can do it with flowers too, like things that are bulbs and then go into the further into spring and then the summer ones. And yeah.
So last year I did with my carrots, I did beets and carrots because beets grow pretty fast. So I did like a row of carrots and then a row of beets and then a row of carrots in a bed. I just alternated them, planted them pretty close. And the beets grew up, you know, carrots are slow, they take forever. But they like cold. So the beets grew up pretty quick and then they kind of shaded out the carrots for a large part of the summer.
Right.
And then when they got big, oh, Monty's down here. When the beets got big and I pulled them out, and then the carrots got all the sun and they really took off. So that worked pretty good. But I'm not growing beets again because they taste like dirt.
Dude, hey Monty, I totally agree. I'm not a fan of beets, and I know they're popular and they're easy to grow, but I think they taste like dirt. And the only kind of beet I would think about is maybe trying sugar beets because you can make sugar, you know, and potentially other things. But no, man, I too am not a fan.
Now I did hear, I think it was Gardener Josh I heard say that if you wait until the first frost to harvest your beets, it sweetens them up a lot.
Oh.
Which I didn't know, but I'm not. I couldn't do it. I tried frying them and I tried all kinds of stuff. I pickled them.
Mm-hmm.
I got like 10 jars of pickled beets that I'm going to end up dumping out because they're gross.
Well, there's something that can be done with them, man. Figure something out.
That's a bug, dude.
So
I mean, if you're about to starve, then you'll be angry if you have a bunch of rotten, poured out beets in the backyard somewhere. Sorry, Monty.
That's all right. Since we've lived in town, we haven't really done a garden. But out on the farm, we used to have a pretty good sized garden, right? I mean, it was the width of our fold down disc that we had pulled behind our big tractor. It was 1.5 widths of that. And that was a 21 footer. So what we found out worked good for our corn, our sweet corn, is, see, my mom was a hairdresser, so she would save all the bags of the clippings from the hair, put it down around the base of the corn, the stalk, and it keeps the raccoon, because it sticks in the paws of the raccoons, and then the smell, the human hair smell, it deters the deer a little bit.
Oh man. Okay. Start from the top. So put the hair clippings where?
Down around the base once it starts growing.
Of the plant?
Yeah.
Oh.
Of the corn stalk.
Okay.
Yep.
He said you have to shake your head.
Yeah, right. One day I'll be bald on a canning stream. Like, what happened to Virginia? She's growing corn. Don't ask questions.
Well, I mean, you can save them yourself, or you can go to a local hair salon or whatever and ask them to save you a bag of them.
Right.
The clippings.
I wonder if the dog hair works. I got plenty of that.
Right.
I hear you there. I'm not sure, but I just know the human hair is real fine and everything. And in raccoons, it sticks in their paws and it drives them nuts. They don't want to mess with it.
Oh
and
my goodness, Bug Dude! Shave my pits, and the bush trimmings would take care of like 2 seasons of corn.
Oh my God. Now I don't know. I can't remember how far spaced we did, like if it was in a certain diameter, you know. But it's kind of like that.
I'm digging it.
Yeah, we tried all other kind of things, and finally we tried that and it worked.
Huh.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't had much problem with deer. They come right up next to the garden because I water right there, so the grass right there gets real green. But
Yeah, deer will demolish corn, tomatoes, and regular bud.
right, I just got a 4-foot chicken wire fence around it. But what I heard is deer want a lot of room to land when they jump over the fence, and there's only about a 3-foot wide strip that they can land in. So I've never
So
seen
you're
them.
saying it's a landing strip. I feel prejudiced against right now.
It's not a landing strip. It's too small, I think, for them to want to jump over.
Bush clippings and landing strips.
Right. Is that before or after the bush clippings?
Oh man, I can't take you guys anywhere.
Call Edward Scissorhands. It's on.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, my brother's wife, hairdresser. I hope Miss
A
Ghetto's
friend of mine-
okay.
Speaking of Edward Scissorhands, a friend of mine got this size of a tattoo of right on her thigh, the front of it. It was a pretty good portrait of him.
As Edward Scissorhands, like the big hand or the whole face, or
His face and his hand, and I'm like, that's pretty good work.
right? Yeah, I respect a good tattooist for sure.
I'll be back in just a second. I gotta get some tape.
Yeah, I was thinking about doing some raised beds since we're in town, and I was wanting to do it last year, but never got around to it.
So, do you have plans to start anything this year? Like I was just telling Billy, I've been low motivation.
Well, since the cold season hasn't finished yet, because we just got snow a week ago.
Oh damn!
I'm just waiting for that real good warm week, like when the water gets warm enough to start crappie fishing or something, and then that should be good enough to start the seeds, I think. Here,
You need to start them now. I still got cold weather coming.
whereabouts you at?
Montana.
Oh shoot, yeah, you guys got. Well, you got. I don't have a grow room.
You don't need one. A window.
You can actually use
I-
CFLs, like just a CFL bulb. I've grown weed with those. They'll get you started, at least get your seeds popped.
Yeah.
Yeah. I used to use shop lights,
Mm-hmm.
like the 4-foot shop lights, and I built just a little stand out of 2x4s for them.
Right.
And it would just sit right over with a little chain, so you can change the height because you want them down pretty close to your plants. You're not going to get tomatoes or anything, but it'll make them grow good enough till you can get
Yeah,
them
for
outside.
veg. Mm-hmm.
I was thinking about doing some potatoes, some carrots, onions, and some garlic.
Right. So all
Maybe
that
some
stuff I
corn.
would start out outside, except for
Right.
tomatoes and onions. Although I did
Right.
onions both ways. I started inside and outside last year, and I didn't really notice a difference. The ones that started outside later caught up quickly. All right, there's one tray ready.
Hey, Bug Dude. What's up?
That's what I do
Yeah,
a lot of times.
mushrooms is a good one, Bug Dude. Also, some of the greens that aren't incredibly green, like escarole, or some of the frisee lettuces that are kind of like white leaves, they are not getting as much sun either, and they're hardier, a little stemmier. That they grow pretty well in low light.
Kind of like the ones what I call the windowsill ones, like basil and oregano, maybe I think, and then
Mhm.
I don't not sure on arugula, but I've seen some of them where some people have them, like in their pots on their windowsills.
Mhm.
Yeah,
100%.
I suck
In
at growing
fact,
herbs.
basil, it'll burn. It's so tender, it could burn. So,
right.
Everyone says herbs are so easy to grow, but I'm terrible at growing herbs. I don't know what it is. Like basil, I never I never have any luck.
Now my grandma, my mom's mom, she used to grow mint right outside of her
mm,
house.
Right. That's a
It
good one to
smells.
keep bugs away.
Yeah,
mm. Yeah, I've got some mint from last year, and I'm going to continue to propagate it and try and get it to spread out specifically for the pest control, a natural pest control, because between snails, the little hooky bugworm things, um, I got cabbage worms, I got aphids, like I got every freaking pest you can imagine. So I'm going to learn the natural plants that deter or bring in the good pests to eat the other ones, because I tried quite a few chemicals and honestly none of them worked. I did diatomaceous earth, I did seven dust, I did fucking cayenne, I did, all kinds of shit on various things, and none of it helped. It's just
we used to have a black snake or two in the garden. I mean, it would help, but we always just had to. We gave them room, they gave us room. So
Yeah. I got a bull
we,
snake around here that likes to hang out everywhere.
yeah, we used to use seven dust on ours, on our tomato plants and stuff. And it, I don't know. I think the old natural. I think more natural you can do, the better off you are. I think.
right. And stuff to
My
attract.
neighbor sprays seven. He sprays it on his. He's got a whole bunch of grapes and Hascaps. Or he calls them honeyberries, but I believe they're called Hascaps.
Yeah,
Uh, and he sprays seven on those,
I
and he
remember.
sells them to a winery.
I remember one year we even sprayed a little bit of Roundup on our garden. They didn't taste quite right.
So, but did it kill all the pests? I mean,
The like okay, like the dandelions and chicory and everything else that was wanting to start to grow up in there. Yeah, it would kill it, but it depletes your soil. So
Yeah, but Roundup's that's more like a herbicide, right? That's for
yeah,
weeds.
oh, okay. All
yeah.
right. Okay.
But like I said, we only tried that once. The next year we didn't do that.
So then you killed off the good and the bad, and it tasted
Kinda.
funny.
Yeah.
Well, maybe I should start a ladybug farm.
There you go.
My brother, he has a worm bin. He grows worms. That's not for pests, obviously, but
Right. No, but worms are everything. That's how
Oh,
you
yeah.
get your composted matter. Like I get worms in the bottom of all my pots and all along anywhere that some water collects. And I do a lot of my shit in pots. So when I move stuff, I usually have a pretty good amount of worms, and I'll flick them all into various dirt, and like I make sure to save them, keep them going, get them in rotation. But I've never
it took
tried
me
a
so
worm
long.
bin.
It took me so long to even find a worm here. I was like, when I seen my first worm, I was so happy. Like, holy shit, it's a worm.
We're talking about gardening still, right?
Yeah. I found
No,
it in
but I
the
hear you.
compost pile.
Right.
Oh, a compost tumbler? Yeah.
That's one thing I want to do too. That way you can put your eggshells in there and be calcium
Yeah.
fortified.
Right.
Yeah.
I do eggshells, coffee, banana peels, and then vegetable clippings. And I have a big pile of old grass bag clippings in the backyard. And I layered in there with cardboard and other dirt. And I just get in with a shovel and like let out my aggression every few weeks and turn it around. And, you know,
If you can get a little bit of fertilizer from a farmer, like horse or cattle
uh-huh.
manure, just a little bit, and mix it in with your compost. You don't want to get too much of it because it'll be too high in nitrogen.
Okay.
So I used last year when I built my raised beds, I filled them with about 50% horse manure,
Right.
50% native soil, because my soil's really poor, but it was 3 or 4 year old horse manure, so it was way broken down. My neighbor's got some horses. He's got a huge pile of horse crap over there.
Right. Horse shit.
It's just a problem for him.
Yeah, get it when it's real fresh. I mean, it depends on the pile, you know. But if you get it real fresh, that's when it's really high in nitrogen, and sometimes it's too much.
So
Another thing to do is you can put a little bit of blood meal in your compost pile if you don't have enough nitrogen.
or fish meal.
Yeah, I've heard of that too.
Okay, so how do you neutralize too much nitrogen or balance it out? Because it's my understanding that dandelions put off nitrogen in the soil, and that if you have an aphid infestation, you might have a high nitrogen soil in your area. So how do we neutralize that? What counteracts it?
So that would be like your carbon stuff, like wood chips or
So you got to soak it up.
Your grass clippings, but not fresh grass clippings. If you like let them dry out and turn brown, when they're green, they're high in nitrogen. But once they dry up, that'll probably help.
Right on.
I'm sure there's other stuff you can put on there, like not blood meal, but I'm sure there's something like that they sell, like some kind of amendment.
Okay, that's really interesting. As it dries up, that it kind of, I guess, releases some of that and decomposes. Huh.
What's up, Miss Virginia?
Hey,
What's up,
Ghetto, how's the
Hey,
white
Ghetto.
snow?
Oh God, man. Oh wow, y'all. Man, it's a big ass gash. She filleted the bottom of her foot on my new pickaxe.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's gnarly. It's about the size of a dime. I mean, nothing they can do with doctors.
I was trying to shake it off, but it didn't work.
Trying to run. She's got a crush on Billy, so she was running to the garage, running back.
Y'all got super glue?
Yeah, we are. Yeah, I'll show you in a second what I use. But
Oh my God.
We have liquid Band-Aid. I got that shit all throughout my preps too. That shit worked so amazingly. But yeah, oh man. Yeah. It's gnarly and the skin is too thick. You know how when you can just pull the skin off because it's a nice little fillet, it's too thick to even pull off.
Cutlet.
Yeah. Got you a cutlet, baby. Sorry, guys. Dang, Billy done started and shit.
You in here, MB? That painting you did the other night was awesome. Y'all don't watch MB. They got some awesome gardening videos.
Oh, for real? Somebody throw the link down there, please.
All right, let me look here.
if they're able to.
He's
My dog is.
he's got very good. He's very good at explaining stuff. I think he explains it in a way that's easy for me to understand,
Right on.
and you
That's
get all
what
the
I need.
information. It doesn't take an hour like some videos.
All right, my girl's gonna go smoke a couple bowls. She'll be with us in a minute. Oh, sorry, I didn't know if I'd probably say that over there.
They're probably gardening already down there.
The only thing with that ghetto is make sure you keep it clean and not let infection in.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Right.
I got it wrapped up. I got it antibiotic up, liquid stuff over it, and then a Band-Aid over that, and then an ace bandage over that. At least for tonight, and then we'll let it
Right.
breathe a little bit more tomorrow.
Sounds like you got it covered.
Oh yeah. No pun intended.
Right.
And Lee's
give me
also
a-
over on Odyssey. If any of y'all go on Odyssey, I don't, but I know they're over there. My brother does.
I got an Odyssey account started. There it is. I'm gonna go sub.
I thoroughly made a mess of it. $1,500 away. I'll have to get some watching in on that.
Thank you, Virginia.
So Virginia, do you have seeds, or do you still have to round up seeds?
I've got seeds.
Okay.
Yeah, I've got a ton of seeds. I just need to time them. Last year, I started super early and everything indoors under grow lights, and I had some pretty good starts, put them all out like in the beginning of April. And certain things it was too soon, certain things it was too late. Like my broccoli bolted, my tomatoes never took off. So my excuse of a game plan is to do it like last year. Do the first week of April, do several pots or bags of potatoes, and then get in like my squash and cucumbers so they can roll for it, because they'll keep producing, as you go and go and go. And then to get my herbs revitalized, because I have some like oregano, thyme, mint, rosemary. I have a few that are hanging on from winter. I'm going to get them rolling. But I don't think I'm going to try tomatoes again, or just the stuff that didn't work. Not going to do it. And I will, of course, attempt to grow a monstrous bush worthy of buckwheat's admiration.
Right.
Cracking me up, girl.
Now, when I was in Colorado, I always started seeds. April 1st was always my day.
Right.
And then, but my last frost date's a little earlier here. There, it was like I used to plant June 1st was like my day, and here it's more like May 20th, 25th, something like that. So I try to start just a little bit earlier.
Right.
2 months out is when I like to start.
Well, thank you for the fire in the ass. I'll never say that to you again, but I really have been struggling to get started, to decide to, So I appreciate it. A bad hair day bug dude. Wily, wiry, whiskey, and wet every day.
I don't know if you heard Ghetto when he first got in here, but he said his wife was cleaning out the trays when she seen me post a live stream starting speed. She was
Nice.
doing the
Yeah.
same thing.
Word.
We all ready to go. We just had a mishap, but we're ready now.
Nice.
Keep on swimming.
Well, I'm glad you got her patched up. I was wondering.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, that was gnarly. Oh.
I'm like, in the hospital?
No, I mean, there's nothing that they would do there that we couldn't do here other than pack it with antibiotic cream and gauze it up and pop a Motrin and call it a day. Really.
Shoot, that's all they did when we went in there with their fingers freaking
Yeah.
open from the dogs.
Yeah.
Charging
That's all it-
grand.
Yeah, that's all I ever kind of do anymore when it comes to the fingers and toes.
Y'all able to see that stuff?
Yep.
Can you see it? See it all right? All right, cool. So,
We're brothers.
so I know
We
your
come up with-
hands are full.
All right. I'm ready.
Hey, he's all ready, and I'm just getting started.
I love you guys.
Love you too, son.
All right.
So, well, I was gonna. Which ones do we want to do, babe? Are you gonna come join, or did you get too stoned?
No.
Forgot where you were.
Shut up.
No. I like making fun of her when she gets stoned.
Don't poke the bear, man. I am team Mrs. Ghetto all day.
Yeah, and she's already hurt, so
I know.
You know,
That's why I'm kicking her while she's down.
don't push her in the corner.
Have some fucking dignity.
No,
Summer school.
no. So,
Hey y'all.
so this,
Hey Billy. Hey Billy, thanks for having me up on panel. I'm gonna just drop down. Roots,
Yeah.
Ghetto.
Thanks for coming up.
all right, Monty.
Yep, no problem.
Check you later, Monty.
Yeah, when you guys mentioned corn, I was like, hey, just sharing that that advice.
So you know all about cornholes. Please join again and
And nuts.
I'm up on panel with a lot of nuts.
Right?
Later, y'all.
Sitting on
Much
some.
love.
All right, we'll see you soon.
All right, so this is what we're growing again. Like we said earlier, we grew it last year, and I mean they seeded, they grew perfectly.
Mhm.
Just the weather wasn't very. But we're doing containers this year, so that way we can move them in and out if we have to. Right now we're just doing the seeds. Let me see. I'm gonna end up strangling a freaking dog though, man. Good grief. You guys remember that cartoon Spike and that little chihuahua that chased around Spike? Like, come on, Spike, let's go, Spike. Come on, Spike. Y'all remember that cartoon on Looney Tunes?
I don't know if I remember that. Did he call Spike Essay sometimes? Or
No.
yeah,
Anyway.
no.
Anyways, that's what my little dog does every time Duke walks around her, right? And then when they're outside, my little dog will have him follow her to the side of the house where he can get out of the fence. And shows him, like, I mean, dude, she hates.
She shows them go to the front.
Yeah. All right, so we're doing these, and we're doing them in these little pod deals.
Uh-huh.
And then I was gonna mix it with this stuff too.
And she's gonna mix it with that stuff, I guess. I don't know that process, but I don't know any of these.
Get the pod moist. You know what
Yeah, I am.
I mean?
Oh,
Get
yeah.
it moist.
I'm gonna
I'm
get it
real
real nice,
Hey, wait a minute.
real nice and moist.
Yeah, she knows what to do, Ghetto.
I know. Hey, but you can talk her through it if you want, Virginia.
Look
Yeah,
at
we can
you.
We can
I'm
give
saying
Billy all
mute
kind
it.
of subs up here.
Thanks for coming, Stuart.
So now we're gonna start ASMR gardening. I love it.
Do you take this mesh stuff off, baby?
No, not at first. I do it after I put the water in it.
Oh, okay. Well, what am I doing?
Yeah, I usually
So,
the way I did it is I would grow them in the little pods, and then when I went to plant them in the garden, I would peel the mesh stuff off.
Right.
Mhm. Or half
Yeah.
of it I ripped
Brother,
off when
he's a
you're
different pellet guy.
suffocating a little plant.
well, tell him. Don't tell me. We're telling the class. She's all whispering to me, like, "Well, I didn't do it that way. I did it this way." Talk to the class, dear.
You're so embarrassing.
Well, I think your way is probably better because then you're not messing up the roots when you take it off.
Oh, you was able to hear her? She said that it like she does it halfway through the process because it suffocates the roots, is what she was saying.
Right. And yeah, she's right. When I would take them off, the roots would already be going into the mesh, so you'd kind of screw them up. Some
Oh,
of the
okay.
roots taking the.
Yeah, you never want to suffocate roots.
Mm-mm.
Oh, you know you like being suffocated, Virginia.
Hey,
So
Oh,
do I
no.
put the hole up?
Oh yeah.
Is that where the seed goes? Is in the top?
Mhm.
I gotta admit, y'all, I didn't do this last year. She did. She got all the seeds going. I did the labor. She did the green thumb love. I just dig the holes.
Even though they died, it was so sad throwing them away.
Oh man, yeah.
Oh, I was going to tell you, you should look into getting some shade cloth,
mm,
Yeah,
over.
I heard you the other day. I'm gonna, but man, there was nothing that was gonna save our fucking dude. It was 118 degrees. There was no kind of nothing that was gonna help.
I had that here. I didn't get quite that hot, but I did have like 115 for a couple days.
mm-hmm. Yeah, I remember.
My zucchinis would be perked up and all nice every morning, and then at the end of the day, they just be flat on the ground.
Yeah, it was sad.
Yeah, it was.
We have a pool, and man, it's an above the ground pool, dude. It felt like a freaking hot tub at night. That was pretty cool. Other than that,
Right.
man, I'll do these sides because if you lean over your weather doodads over there, man.
Here, I got one other peppers I'm planting.
All right, so Billy, we're gonna let you pick one of our plants, man, since you the universe brought us,
Yeah, that was so cool.
I'm doing
right? So we got cantaloupe.
habanero too.
What are you doing? Habanero? Is that what you said?
Yeah, MB actually sent me these.
Oh, okay. Dude, that's what's up.
I don't think I got a second round of peppers, MB. I just got the habaneros. I wonder when you sent them.
All right, Billy, which
You want
one
to
you
get-
want, man? We got carrots, cantaloupe, onions, tomatoes, spinach, squash, cucumbers. What's that? Oh, the zucchini,
Zucchini, that's my pick.
Yeah,
green
my
beans,
zucchini kicked ass.
corn. All right, all right. Make sure we do.
You get a whole bunch of them. You get more than you even want by the end of the year, and so like makes you feel like you're a badass gardener.
Yeah, that's how our cucumbers were, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, our cucumbers always be tearing it up. But yeah,
The
that's
thing
what's
about
in the.
corn is you have to have multiple rows, and I would say
Yeah.
maybe the minimum is 4x4, so you got to have a patch. And I'm just pulling that out of my ass. I don't know if it's
No,
4x4, but you got to
Yeah.
have pairs.
Yeah, I got you. I just learned about a little bit more on corn. What was it yesterday? I forgot the guy's
Right.
name, but you have to actually, it's a wind planting garden. You have to make sure they're planted in the right spot for when the wind goes too, because they pollinate each other,
Yep.
which I didn't know nothing about all that. So it was cool learning
Facts.
about it.
So MB, I only get mail 3 days a week here, but I will keep an eye out. Jalapenos. Sounds interesting.
Oh, dude, that's funny.
Maybe
Said
it takes
plant
longer for the
cantaloupes so
water
you can see
to
melons.
expand it, but
Usually it expands by now.
Yeah, somewhat. Yeah,
Well, do you want to just do it the way Billy did it then?
yeah.
Well,
Like
wait,
that.
no, you're all good. You just now did. I swear to God, it takes mine like 2 or 3 minutes. Like,
Really? The
Yeah.
ones I got last year did it in like 2 seconds. They were all
oh man.
open. These aren't even budging at all. It's weird. Leave it to Amazon though.
Yeah, we got these ones from Amazon.
Oh yeah, dude. Shit. I got some of these ones that look like little plugs. Like they're maybe 1 inch by 1 inch, but they don't have the netting. They're all compressed, and when you get them wet, they come up like a snake, like one of those gag snakes out of a Pringles can, like
Yeah.
just out of nowhere. Then you kind of flatten it down, put the seed in, but they all act weird. I don't know. Have
Is it
faith.
that
We'll see.
that cocoa, what is it, coconut hair or whatever it's called? That
Oh, that's
where-
Coir, Coir. No, it's not Coir. It's made of the same stuff as those Jiffy starters or what you all
okay.
have there.
what
Yeah,
we
it's
got.
the same shit compressed. It's just a little round circle pellet, and it like expands like this weird shit. But
Yeah, these
Oh,
are
okay.
hard as rock.
They're still hard. Then?
See, look at the ones that I had from last year. They're already
Oh, you still have some like
they're already
that
popping
board.
up.
See, look the difference. This is the one from last year, and then these are the new
Oh
ones.
shit!
That's
Are
a
those
big.
are they different brands?
Yeah. Look, Virginia, this is how they sent it to us. Literally in a good value bag.
Oh shit!
That's
Interesting.
it. Yeah.
Okay,
They
I
ripped
still
this
say
off.
keep the faith. It might just take them longer. They might have a longer soaking time. 'Cause
Yeah,
you're
probably.
right. The Jiffy ones do pop up pretty quick, but
She's such an optimist.
dude,
Sure.
keep the faith, man. Keep trying. Like that's
Okay.
the spirit. Like sometimes,
So which ones we doing, baby?
Those ones over here.
Oh, you already picked them out?
Mhm.
You gonna do the pepper too? The sweet pepper?
Yeah, I meant to put that one over there.
What do you? I got a question, everybody. What do you guys use when you plant all this stuff to mark what you planted where, like popsicle stick or?
These little guys. Can you see? Oh no,
Up a little bit.
Okay, you got
there
it.
we go. We use these guys.
He's like, well, aren't you fancy?
I always forget to order them when I'm ordering stuff, and then I don't want to
ooh,
get them just order that one thing.
Yeah,
You
these
know-
came with the good batch of pods.
Dude, you know what? You got toothpicks?
That's what I'm using. I'm gonna use toothpicks and I'm gonna put tape, little
A
flags on
masking
them.
tape. You see, we're dudes. That's the first thing I thought about. Like, oh, you don't have those? All right, get some toothpicks and some masking tape. You'll be all right.
you know what? That's actually what I did to mark as many as I could. I had wood skewers, and I cut one wood skewer down to maybe 3 or 4, and I ripped the label off the top of the seeds and taped it onto the skewer so it had the name of what it was, because I ripped it off the top of the seed bag, and then I
They're
put
so
that in each section of seeds. And then otherwise, if I ran out of the tops, I just literally used scrap paper, and it was clear tape, and just clear taped it on a skewer that I had cut down. I mean, use trash. Honestly, you're just labeling like anything simple, masking tape. It doesn't.
Yeah, fuck these.
But those little pick things you guys have, those are freaking cool. Like a lot
Yeah.
of seeds come with those, but they only come with like 4 or 5, and you're like, well, what do I do with this once you really get going? So
Yeah, these are so fucking old, guys. Yeah, son of a. There's
Gonna get my money back for that one.
yeah, there's no way these are gonna. I mean, they are so dry and old. It's almost like concrete when you're.
is there still water floating in the space they're in?
Yeah.
Did you see what my put in there? He fills up a bucket with water and then he throws them in the bucket. And then he pulls
Oh,
them out
that's
of
a
the
good-
bucket.
Maybe we
Right.
could still do that and just do the dirt.
I got the bucket. Just go ahead and do that. Yeah, just get
That's
the
a
dirt.
great idea.
Thank you, Billy. That's a good idea. And then I'll just
That
save
was
them.
my idea.
His sister said it, right?
That's his brother. You're so rude. Yeah, I was thinking the same, Chris. Like slightly warm water,
Well,
and
he's not coming up here, so he's a girl.
I like how you have a Taco Bell cup.
I think MB, that's how they do it too. And yeah, my brother
Gotta
bought
say-
like a lifetime supply of them things. Bought like a case of them.
Yeah, she loves them, dude. I mean, she never did them before, and I found them on I don't know, Walmart.
You found the this
Found them
kit.
somewhere.
They came with these.
Yeah, or wherever. But
Those are the good ones.
she's been in love with them ever since. But
Not these ones. Well, that's sucky.
well, we'll figure it out. I don't think that cup's gonna be big enough. I'll get another.
So yeah, when those expand, how
Yeah, I'll
much
get another.
volcano are we getting out of the cup?
I know.
No, I agree with the chat though. Warm water, like
I
yeah.
appreciate it, everybody. Where's
Oh, this is what living is about, man. Learning together, trial and error, helping each other out.
For sure. That's the best part of it all.
Right?
I always plant too much stuff, and I know I'm gonna do it again today. Like I really only need 6 of these, but I'm gonna plant 12 anyway.
So Billy, you're placing your tomato seeds?
Yeah, I'm putting the Roma seeds in right now. I'm gonna do 12 of these, and I'm gonna do 12 of the other tomatoes. I'm probably only gonna plant 4 tomato plants when I get them outside. 4 of each kind.
Right.
I will give them away to neighbors and such. The extras.
Plus, it's possible you'll can with us and make some badass sauce.
Yeah, I'll be.
You use it on
I just feel like finding a bucket.
It takes a lot of tomatoes to make a sauce, though. You know, it really does, because you basically pit them, so you're just using the flesh, and it takes a fuck ton to make a jar of sauce.
Oh, I bet it does.
Yeah. I've always just done the tomatoes. I've always just like peeled them and just canned just the tomatoes. I haven't never done like sauce or
Mm-hmm.
salsa or anything like that. I do want to make salsa.
Yeah, me too.
That's in it. That's on the list of things to do.
So with salsa, in order to store it long term, that's not pressure canned because salsa is still kind of like raw. I guess. I don't know. Maybe someone in the chat knows. Like, how do you long term preserve salsa? Like, get the jar sealed up, water bathing, and then it's like a strong vinegar, salt based thing to keep the preservation. I'm hoping someone knows. Well,
Yeah, I made a mess, Chris.
My wife might know when she gets back. Her dad cans salsa every year. Well, he used to anyway.
ooh, Stuart says ferment salsa. Okay, so like basically you're saying pickling, Stuart. Well, pickling and fermenting is different. I hear you, Stuart. Kimchi it. Yeah, Ghetto, if you find out, like, how does he do that? I had a friend that would make salsa, and come to think of it, it wasn't really raw. It was habanero and really, really hot and kind of like a sort of a pureed texture, but it was so freaking good. And I'm guessing he water baked it.
I can look it up in the canning book.
Hell yeah, awesome. I'll do some with anyone that wants to try that. Also, I got pectin. I ordered some pectin last week, and I got it the other day so that we can try, or I can try jelly and give it a whirl. I mean, why not?
Yeah, it's awesome. I'm almost out of, I think it's grape. I made grape and apple, and I think I'm almost out of grape.
With the apple, do you
I-
use apple juice, same as grape juice?
Yeah, I did both of them with the juice.
Okay. Good to know.
So is cleaning these cans with vinegar all right, Virginia?
I prefer soapy water because you grease will attract rats and rodents and whatever. The vinegar will cut the grease for sure, but I like to do a little bit of soapy water, and then sometimes I'll come back with just a tiny bit of vinegar and wipe it on the outside again before I store it. But to be honest, I have found a little bit of soapy water gets you more clean, you know.
All right. I'm gonna do that while she does the dirt stuff.
Or,
Before I clean it, can I test the lids?
yeah, sure, pick them up.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it'll be good to go. But and also look at them, look around each lid, and make sure there's no buckling or folding or where like just a tiny spot is sticking up. And if there is, it's not the end of the world. Just put it aside and use it within the next week. You know, figure it out, make some chili or figure out what you guys like, beans and rice. But inspect all of your seals before you put it up, because
You're
I've
supposed
had
to
once or twice where the seals, oh yeah, that looks awesome. And you can even shake it up at this point a little bit, like turn it upside down, and the liquid will go about. Yeah, you're good to go. It's sealed.
That white stuff at the bottom's all right.
Oh, it's just starch. Yeah, it's just the bean. It's just bean. Yeah.
See,
you're
that's what I
totally
thought when I did potatoes. I was like, man, there's like potato dust in the bottom here. This looks weird.
good. It's
So
all
I'm
good.
so I'm supposed to be able to lift it up by the lid, right?
Yep. And that's not always foolproof, but it is one simple test. And then just inspect it around the rim and make sure there's no buckled metal or no spot where it didn't like slam down on there really well sealed, you know? And at this point, yeah, you can turn it around. Like when I make beans like this, I actually kind of slowly rotate it a little bit, not aggressive shaking, but I slowly rotate the liquid just because it makes me feel like it's prettier. You know?
So I
But
can do
it's
it
totally
upside
fine.
down like this.
Oh yeah,
should be able-
100%.
Even with
100%.
the
Don't
thing?
store it upside down, but yeah, you
Yeah.
can. And you can rustle it up and inspect the contents, like it's fine. And to be honest, doing it other ways where you do it, let's say in a crock pot or whatever, the beans don't stick as much to the bottom. Don't even stress. Like mine that I did that way look exactly the same. Yeah.
That's crazy, yo. How I'm
Yeah.
able to do that. That's freaking crazy.
I'm gonna go grab some. I'll be right back.
So you do a lot of canning out there, Billy?
No, not a whole lot. I've done quite a bit of water bath,
Yeah.
but not pressure canning.
Oh, okay.
Like I've done a bunch of chili and tomatoes and stuff like that in the past. I mostly got into canning. It was like an extension of gardening. You know, it was you got all this stuff out of the garden now that you can't eat before it all goes bad.
Yeah.
So that's why I would water bath tomatoes, and then a lot of things I grew for the reason just because they lasted long, like carrots and stuff that I could preserve.
Yeah. Look, y'all, it worked. It hella worked.
Nice,
Look, baby.
nice.
There you go.
Have a good night, Chris.
Thank you, Dad.
Don't thank me. That's the chat.
My little nephew a hug.
The chat hooked you up.
Last time we just used cold water and it did it just fine.
Yeah.
Thank you guys very much.
It's about to throw them out and get our money back and shit.
You're awesome too, Stuart.
Stuart's out there in chat.
Yep.
What's up, Stuart? Was too good to come
He
up
said,
here and say what's up?
you is awesome except for Ghetto.
Fucking asshole.
And hello, Sister Marie. Good to see you.
Oh, she's in here too?
Yes, she is.
All right.
She said
Sister
Ghetto
Marie-
is great. Something
Sister
along those
Marie, I
lines.
got your. Oh, sorry, Bella.
You good?
Sister Marie, I got your email, and thank you. Well, since you're in here, I'll respond to you. But look, Sister Marie, check me out. Me and my wife's doing seeding and stuff with Billy right now. But look, it's all done. It's all good. Look, baby, did you see that?
Yeah.
Look, the lid's on it. It's like magic and shit.
It's like magic.
Hey, man, that's pretty exciting. Shit.
Yeah, it is. They turned out really good.
Man, he's
Should
fun.
the top be ping though yet?
They're already pinged. We just don't know it, pretty much. I mean, we know it, obviously.
Oh, they should definitely. If you push on the center now, you can push on the center now. It should not go down. It should already be sucked down.
Yeah,
If they're not, you should.
Okay.
Like today.
Yeah.
But I'm sure they are.
Oh, they are.
MB, are y'all gonna do that burrito, that canned burrito thing? I've been watching for it. I don't know. Maybe I missed it, but they did a community post and they did like a burrito in a can, basically. So you dump it out and heat it up and put it in your tortilla.
Oh, well.
Oh, that's kind of cool. That'd be cool, huh? About
Yeah.
jar up a burrito type thing.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we plan on doing with some ground beef and stuff. We want it ready to go for like tacos and stuff. But Virginia said she did one with taco seasoning, but it didn't come out that good. Was it Virginia or Milkmaid? One of them.
Yeah, I think it was the milkmaid that was saying that last night.
Oh,
But
okay.
she
we
didn't
got
also-
one of them.
She might have opened the wrong jar.
Oh, okay. Yeah, everything's concaved in or whatever.
We're officially canners.
That's awesome. That was fun watching y'all last night.
Yeah, I'm theatrical. But I was hoping somebody would learn, you know what I mean? Because I love doing the canon shows, but it's like you only get snippets of learning. So, shit, I've been with them for what? A few months now. I don't know. 6 months maybe now. I don't know. But every episode, you know what I mean? I'd learned something different. So I was like, man, hopefully y'all could just teach me step by step. That way somebody else don't have to watch 20 freaking episodes to learn how to do the full beginner's process. Well, I had to watch other channels to learn a few other things. And if it's a, canon stream, we should be able to learn, teach or whatever.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Right
that
on,
one I
MB.
put a
I'm not trying to give you a hard time. I'm just letting you know I've been keeping an eye out for it. I do miss stuff now and then. Hey, Awkward Texan, good to see you.
What's up, Deanne? Well, I thought I heard something like a.
I'm always amazed when anyone shows up.
Right? It humbles you, dude. Like, for real. It did me. Or it does me. When I do my live streams, I'm like, dang, anybody want to come hang out? What?
You don't do live
Oh.
stream.
Okay.
Shut up,
so
baby. Virginia's talking.
here's some beans that I did the same method you did, Ghetto.
Uh-huh.
And you can see the liquid there. You can see when I turn it over, half of them down here on the bottom. I know the light's kind of messing it up, but you see what I mean? Like it looks exactly the same. Liquid here, and sometimes, when I get them done, sometimes I just give it a little shake and but you can see the line right here where beans are a little bit down there. So and it's totally all good. I've had them a few times. And then potatoes. This is potatoes and corned beef. and you can see
Ugh.
bottom, it's got some of the starch. It's got, a little bit stuck together there. You can see the white liquid there. That's starch from the potatoes, but there's nothing wrong with it. It's totally fine. It's just, the item is cooking. And if you think about it, when you boil potatoes, you drain them. You're getting rid of a lot of this starch right here that makes that liquid cloudy. Another method is that you can parboil potatoes before you can them. You can boil them for like 1 minute and it will take off all this starch. Well, I mean, the fact is, if you need calories, the starch contains calories.
You want to keep the starch. Yeah,
so I personally don't, but
I
just
did boil mine.
assured.
I did boil my potatoes, and I still ended up with a little bit of that potato dust.
Ghetto, we have the same result. The beans, the same water level, the same amount stuck on the bottom, the same shit, and it's totally all good. It just is what it is. And I actually had another jar. I decided to just carry 2, but I had another jar too that was beans that I did in the crock pot with bacon and a bunch of other shit, and it still separates a little bit, and you kind of get a little bit subtle at the bottom, and it's just what it is,
Okay, so when you do it with the crock pot, right? So you cook them normally and then you can them.
Yep.
Yeah, we're gonna.
What I do is I let it get to room temperature. Hey, Sister Marie. Yes, girl. Here. When I did it in the crock pot, I let it get to like room temperature because the huge fluctuations in heat are a bad thing. So even though I warmed up the water that went in the canner and I warmed up the jars a little bit because the mixture in the crock pot was warm, I didn't want it like piping fucking hot so that I risked cracking those jars, because by the time you get them cleaned up and jarred up and put in the canner water is going to have reduced in temperature just during your processing of the jars. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, don't be scared. Oh, this is for Chris. Chris.
He's probably laying down with my nephew trying to get him to go to bed, if I had to guess.
Scratching my cans, Chris. They're so
I love it. That's awesome.
Yes, for sure, Sister Maria. Creamy soup. Hell yeah.
So glad these worked out.
Oh, did they expand? I was out of the room.
Yeah.
Oh, they did? Cool.
Oh yeah, I guess you're outside of the room. Yeah, they all completely just bulked up.
Word.
After soaking it. Show them in the camera, baby.
Excellent.
Yeah, they did. It was
nice
awesome.
and dark.
Didn't take that long either. So warm water, I guess, is the key.
That's weird. They told me cold water last time. Are you starting your garden, Virginia?
Nope. I'm watching you and vicariously living it. Yeah, legit. I was telling Billy and a few other people I'm struggling with the motivation. Last year I started really early. I had some successes, some failures. And then this year I'm like, okay, first week of April, I got to make some serious choices and get them in there, potatoes and some other stuff, and focus on what works,
Yeah. You like to do tomatoes and Go ahead,
Ms.
sorry.
Ghetto.
no, you go.
You, ladies first.
Oh, thank you. Virginia, do you usually do tomatoes and cucumbers?
Tomatoes, cucumbers, I did both last year. My tomatoes did nothing except for the cherry tomatoes. They were all right. Cucumbers, I got quite a few. In fact, those were really, really successful. So I will probably not try tomatoes again. I've tried a few years in a row, and I just don't have the spot for it. But cucumber, zucchini, squashes, I might have a spot for. I'm going to experiment. It's
That's
where I
awesome.
grew my bushes last year, and bushes need a nice amount of light and balance and everything. And I'm thinking that pumpkins or squash would grow decent in that patch. So we're going to see.
That's awesome.
Dude, we put our pumpkins already in. Weird enough, but that was our very first thing we grew when we moved in here. On
Right.
Halloween, about, I don't know, a couple days after Halloween, all the insides of the pumpkins we dug out. We just went and buried them in the backyard, and the following year came up and gave us our pumpkins. It's crazy. We just kept feeding that particular ground. We put a bunch of scraps and stuff in it, but it's weird how they are they annual or whatever that's called?
Once a year,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yes.
Like once you grow them, they come back type of thing.
No, they're done once they go through their thing.
Oh, okay.
That's
Well, we put a bunch. What's that, Billy?
That would be a perennial that you're talking about that comes back every year. But you put all the seeds and guts out there and stuff, so that's what's growing.
Yeah, each year, but it's crazy how we did it so early. You know what I mean? We just dumped them in
And
there.
one plant got one pumpkin.
Yeah.
Right.
See, I don't grow
With a whole bunch
pumpkins.
of mold.
I don't know. They take up so much space that I don't.
Yeah.
I don't grow stuff, pumpkins and squash and stuff that really spreads out like that. I
Right.
kind of stay away from.
Yeah, the leaves got really bad. That white shit all over them.
Yeah, that white fungus shit. I got that all over my pumpkins. It totally choked out the plants. I was pissed. But Billy, I did a zucchini that basically just grows, and some of the yellow squash too. They're just compact right there. They don't vine out. They just fruit right
Yeah.
there on the thing, and it overproduced. I mean, it was freaking awesome.
So zucchini's much better. It doesn't. I mean, they get pretty big, but not like a pumpkin where they
Mhm.
you plant a pumpkin and a pumpkin grows 10 feet away.
Facts.
I used to grow pumpkins in Colorado when I had a bigger garden. Right now I got 6 beds, and like total's like 215 square feet, and one of the beds is completely strawberries. So I think I only got like 190 square feet. Yeah, Stuart. And some things, like I used to just throw all the tomatoes I didn't eat. I just throw them in the garden, and then next year I'd have tomato plants popping up all over. Oh, everyone's muted. I'm like, what the heck happened?
Yeah, I'm here. I'll be right back. I'm getting your link. One sec.
It's all good. Thought my internet went crazy on me.
No, you good. We were behind the scenes talking about you.
That's fine.
That is not true. That is not true at all. I'm legit trying to get your damn link up and share it.
You're trying to put my link up?
Yeah, to this live right now. Not, I don't have like a community thing. I'm gonna send it to Nikki because she just woke up.
Oh, okay. Awesome. Just woke up. What time is it? 11:30 already.
No, I'm just trying to hook up our buddy. She's like, "Good morning," and I'm like, "All right, here's the Here's my morning.
MB's an East Coaster too. I'm surprised they're still up.
So Eddie, you say zucchini grows good when it gets near a bush. Are we thinking about the same kind of bush, my friend? Or because I tried to grow my pumpkins next to my bushes and they worked out until I got that white fungus. What's up, redneck? That's what I'm talking about.
Redneck, what's up? Planting tomatoes and peppers. I think that's all I'm planting is tomatoes and peppers. Maybe some onions. We'll see if I get to it.
What about some taters?
Ghetto.
What?
Sister Marie, I'm starting in just straight potting soil, like the cheap stuff, and then my raised beds are filled with like 50% composted horse manure and 50% my native soil, which is pretty poor.
You got
Actually,
what?
The
Sorry.
bottom of my raised beds I filled with sticks and pine needles and branches and just like debris. I filled them about halfway up with that, and then the soil and horse manure.
You grow potatoes and stuff out there too?
Yeah, I do. I actually have some potatoes from last year that I haven't looked at them in about a month. They were already had about a foot long
Shit.
roots or whatever growing off of them.
They're
I
called
need to get
chips.
those. Yeah. They were already going. I stuffed them in a paper bag. Yep, I put pine needles. I put everything in there, redneck. Pine trees is all I have. I know people say pine needles are too acidic, but worked great for me.
Yeah, I've got a lot of those.
And my wife is planting. Let's see, what's she planting? What are we planting? Red pear tomatoes, yellow sweet spinach or onions, yellow sweet Spanish onions, cucumbers, of course.
I got yellow sweet Spanish too.
All right. Yeah, she likes those. And then black beauty, zucchini, black beauty, squash, summer. So summer squash, I guess. Why does it say
Right.
zucchini? All right. And then carrots, chardonnay. What is that?
See, my
Chantenay red
opinion,
core. Oh.
I would not start the carrots indoors.
No?
That's just me. They say that when you transplant them, they don't do good. They start to grow crooked and kind of messes with them.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Now,
us
I know
ladies
some
have to
people
deal
do.
with crooked carrots all the time. Come on. Deal with it.
Shut up, Virginia. And then we got
Hey, who's
sweet.
Nikki? Good morning.
Hey, Nikki, you're so fine. You're so fine. You blow my mind. Hey, Nikki.
Then we got California Wonder sweet peppers, and then just regular romaine lettuce. So wait on the carrots. Now you know we got wild carrots everywhere. We have a crap load of wild bunnies that run around this neighborhood, and we have wild carrots that grow in literally everybody's yards.
Huh.
It's crazy.
That's
It's
cool.
crazy.
MB,
Yeah.
you could probably plant your carrots pretty soon where you are, I would guess. If you're not freezing at night, I think you can plant them outside.
All right. I got to get my raised bed up. I still haven't got it. I still haven't got all the stuff done for it. Trying to look for freaking dirt, man.
Yeah, you told me they were like rationing the potting soil. That was crazy.
Right? That was $10
went
that bag. Dude, that
I
bag
went and
was
got
at
mine.
$10.
Go ahead.
No, I'm sorry. I was just saying this bag right here, this 6-quart container garden soil was like $10.
Oh,
And we're
wow.
only allowed to have 2. We got the big ones, you know, the cubic foot, well, a little bit bigger than that ones. But yeah, the big bags, yeah, not around here.
It's
And-
ridiculous how.
And where we live, we're on like an old riverbed, like an ancient riverbed. It was like 100 years, 200 years ago or whatever. But, dude, you try to dig into the yard. That's why I bought that pickaxe. Shit, that's how I'm going to be digging. Can't use a regular shovel.
Right.
Too many rocks.
That's what my brother does. Or did. He had to use a pickaxe.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Man, I
Stuart,
bet you-
maybe in Texas, but not carrots year around here.
Actually, you can grow carrots in snow. I swear to God,
Yeah.
I watch I watch a lot of gardeners from all over the world sometimes, and there was this one they legit grew a carrot. The process involved snow in the very beginning, like it was all good, but
I don't
It
think
could
they're
have
going
been
to do it
some
in
propaganda.
-20 though.
right. Don't you think once you harden your plants though and keep the seeds and roll it over that you can control that more? Like I'm a big advocate of saving seeds from what you're growing, or you know, if you can't find any in the store, go buy a red bell pepper. It's got like 500 seeds in it,
For sure. That's the best way to do it.
right?
Saving
You have to
seeds
be
is like,
careful. Sometimes those don't sprout, but mostly they do.
Mm-hmm.
that's like my main goal.
That's
this
how I
year
did
is-
tomatoes 2 years ago.
What happened? I got zoned out.
Talking about it, like taking a pepper and planting the seeds. That's how we got the tomatoes two years
yeah.
ago.
Oh, hell yeah.
Was just
Way too many tomatoes, man. We ain't planting that many tomatoes this time. No, hell no. We got it. What you doing, baby?
putting plant
The
food
cat-
in it.
Cat Without the Hat was live streaming the other night. He was out guerrilla gardening in the middle of the night, out in the field next to his house, planting sunchokes in the dark.
Hmm.
Yeah, we're sober over here. So no, I'm just kidding.
Sunchoke would be cool to grow.
Cat's
What is
crazy.
that?
I like him. He's cool.
Yeah, I just subbed to him a couple weeks ago. What is that, Virginia?
Sunchokes. I want to say, Billy, or someone in the chat, if you know, I want to say it's related to lilies and onions, but it's like this really cool sort of bulby thing at the top that.
I actually
Oh,
have no
sunflower
idea.
family. Thank you, Nikki. Do stuff with Nikki said it's in the sunflower family. Thank you, girl. Yeah, and it has like this top that's just beautiful and edible, and yeah, thank you, Stuart. Jerusalem artichoke is another word for it. Yeah,
Artichoke. I like artichokes.
I do too.
I just know that's what he was planting. I don't know anything about him. But it's fun to watch. You really couldn't see anything because it was just him in the dark, and you could just hear him talking and digging.
Oh yeah, Nikki says the tubers are like water chestnuts as well, and you could make a ton of things. So Nikki or Stuart or anyone that knows is the cattails, like what you see around swamps and shit. Cattails actually, you can do the same. You can make some kind of a flower out of their root and something out of the top, I think. Or someone please remind us, because someone mentioned it one time. I had never heard of it before.
All I know is I think I seen someone eating cattails on like Bear Grylls or one of them Survivor Man or something. I seen eating cattails one time on TV.
Right? I never thought of it. Would have never thought of it.
Cattails.
Yeah. You know, like at the top, they're all furry and shit.
I think you
Mm-hmm.
can eat this too.
Stuart says roots and shoots. Gotcha. Okay. So there's nothing you can do with the fluffy part. It's all about the root and the shoot. And there's no way I can ask that without sounding a certain way, but so oh, more starch than potatoes. Huh. Do they have the same nutritional content like potassium? And that's super interesting. Because anyone that's like, let's say shit hits the fan, is like fucking Walking Dead. You would walk right by cattails, be like, oh shit, we have no food. But look, yes, you
It's
do.
right there.
Yeah,
Huh.
Most people will probably walk right past dandelions too,
agreed.
and that whole thing is edible.
I'll be eating my lawn if shit hits the fan, man. And also I am the worst house on the street for dandelions, and I believe it's the way the wind blows. I get everyone else's fluffers with my fluffers, and within 12 hours of cutting them all down, they'll be back the next morning. But hey, eat them, stew them, make wine, do something.
So
Sounds like
yeah,
our yard.
wine. I did a dandelion jelly last year. It was pretty good. It
Right?
tastes a lot like honey.
So you just use the flour part for that, or
Yeah, you just use the flour. It's kind of a pain because you gotta go get all the flowers and then you gotta cut the little green part that's around the flour. You gotta cut off, but it's pretty good. And when you cook it, it smells just like honey.
mm-hmm,
Kind of crazy.
right?
That's cool.
Really is. That's the kind of stuff I want to experiment with. Okay, so let's say in your lawn you've got all these fucking dandelions all the time, right? But you don't have enough to do a huge batch of whatever. What's the best way to store them until you're ready? So if I want to make jelly and I get a bunch of the flower heads and let them sit. Also, do you have to get them
You can
before they
freeze
start turning into the little white fluffy thing, or do you get them when they're like fully bloomed?
Yeah, you want them when they're yellow before they start getting fluffy. And then you can pick them and freeze them
Okay.
until you get enough to do whatever you want to make out of them.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
Hmm.
I'm gonna have the kids be out there picking dandelions.
100%, girl. Yes.
That's a great idea.
So, did I see you put like some plant food in there or something?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
I put this stuff in there.
Nature's grower or whatever.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yes. It looks like fish rocks.
Yeah, I
That's
was
what
going
it
to say,
reminds
like,
me.
what's in it? Can you tell us what's in it?
Yeah. Let's see here. There's iron, zinc, sulfur, magnesium, calcium, potash, nitrogen, and then manganese. Is that how you
Does it
pronounce
say
that?
the NPK?
NPK.
Like the three numbers, like 5, 10, 5, or 30, 12, 30, or it might not because you said it's fish meal.
Mm.
Redneck, I didn't know.
It's derived from polymer coated urea, ammonium phosphate, sulfate, and potash magnesia, calcium sulfate, iron sucrate, ferrous sulfate, magnesium sucrate, and zinc sucrate. I don't
Interesting.
know. So I don't know where the hell. Luckily, we got that last year. Actually, luckily, should have probably like $50 now.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I was going to tell you, when I went to get potting soil, they didn't even have it out on the shelf yet. They had to go out in the greenhouse, which was just being used for storage. And it was in a pallet, and it was still wrapped in plastic. I had to make them, like, the guy had to climb up on top of a bunch of pallets and unwrap it and get me some bags. They were looking at me like I was crazy.
No, you're not. We couldn't even get freaking vegetables or anything around here to last like 3 years. It's freaking ridiculous. Home Depot, none of them. They're all, you can't find no plants anywhere.
So does it tell you the percentage of nitrogen, phosphate, and potash on there? Because, for example, this is something, and it's the NPK is 225, and that tells you some of the breakdown. And this right here is compost-based mineral soils. Is what you use it. It's it's some kind of fish shit. I'm trying to find, derived from sugar, beet, and rock phosphate. Maybe this isn't my fish one. But
Was it like a
yeah, no, it's interesting to learn what other people use, because I've heard to use a really high percentage of certain things or a little bit lower. And when we're talking about getting all these bugs and shit, and there's high nitrogen, so I'm just thinking, okay, how do I tweak this to figure it out?
Yeah, you get just as bad aphids, don't you?
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
God, it's like the whole Pacific Northwest is just covered in aphids.
This says 12.00% nitrogen.
Okay, so total nitrogen is 12%, and
But
then
it's two different kinds of nitrogen.
one of them is 3.9% of ammoniacal
Mhm.
nitrogen, and then 8.1% urea nitrogen, and then the available phosphate is 10%, soluble potash is 5%, calcium is only 3%. You'd think calcium and magnesium would be higher, but
Okay,
magnesium
so it sounds to me like you have a 12-10-5.
Oh yeah, that's what it
PK
is.
is okay. So that's
Oh.
actually that's
Oh, Lord. I
dude.
was looking all over.
It's literally on their video too.
Yeah,
You can
no,
even
I'm
see
saying
it's
that's
right- it
actually
says
a
it
really
right
good balance. That's great.
I'm
It's
a
not
dork.
it's not too hot.
It's like literally right in front of my face.
No, that's an excellent
Oh, gosh.
number ratio. I was just curious. And also having a little bit on the nitrogen being on the moderate or higher level helps with the vegetation and getting things going. And then sometimes you switch fertilizers when they are fruiting, whether it's like peppers or fruiting or whatever. But for getting them started, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
Marie, I may or may not pee on the compost pile once in a while.
Right?
I don't know if you're joking, but
Are you reading the chat?
No, I'm gonna open the chat, but that's supposed to be good according to you guys, huh?
Yeah, but you
Isn't
got to
it?
let it cook for like a year.
okay.
You know?
My brother says green lace wing larva, no more aphids.
Green lacewing larvae. Okay. So what attracts that, Chris? Like, is there a flower or another plant that attracts that particular deal?
If I remember right, he ordered some of those.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay,
like
we're
I know
gonna
you
have
can
to
order ladybugs.
Yeah, ladybugs.
That
but
is the saddest thing in
only
the
half of
world.
them come alive though.
Yeah.
Half of them freaking dead.
in the garden section, and there's a bag of ladybugs.
You see what you guys see what Nikki said though? She said if any of y'all have an abundance of dandelions on your property, you should try doing pickled dandelion buds. It's amazing. Get a jar, throw all the unopened flower buds in. I use white vinegar.
Nice.
Okay.
Try
Try that. It depends on how much rain I get, whether or not I get a good amount of dandelions. And it happens early, and then they're gone.
Oh,
And then
dude,
she
mine-
said,
mine stay and stay and stay.
yeah, so does
Ours
ours.
stay because the fucking neighbors don't know how to take care of their yard.
Dude, I'm
Sorry.
telling you, it's all about the wind because I am that neighbor and there is constant mowing going on. And this is the worst spot. Like overnight,
Yeah,
I'll have 10 times more flowers than my neighbors
right.
overnight.
And we got one tree in our yard, but yet our house has the most trees in the yard because all the leaves come from everybody else's freaking yard.
Has the most
Yep.
leaves. Yeah, it the wind it like what is it, bottlenecks right into our property.
Yeah, I'm
So
at the end of
all
the
of it's-
cul-de-sac. It's the same
Yep.
thing. Surrounded by apple trees. Like it just bottlenecks down here.
That's how my old house was. And I had a fence on one side of the front yard. So not only did I get all the leaves, I caught all the trash too.
Yep, that's us.
The hell
Nasty
is banana
people.
water?
Banana water?
I think it's kind of like a
Just put a banana in some water, mush it up.
There are allegedly hallucinogenic properties to banana
The banana peels,
and
right?
allegedly for
That shit don't work,
Yeah.
man.
purposes only.
Yeah, I tried that. It didn't work.
Yeah, I did too. I
We all
tried it too.
that, man.
That
I
stupid
smoke banana
cookbook
peels.
was
Listen.
wrong.
It didn't work.
Baby, you ever smoke banana peels?
No.
No.
Good night, MV. Thanks for coming in. I know it's like 2 a.m. out there. You should get some sleep.
Night MB.
I'm gonna turn on a playlist tomorrow and run you.
Hey, baby, tonight I'm gonna put on a playlist and run you.
So messed up. That is so disrespectful.
She'll be sleeping.
Hey, it's legal, man. We're married. Shut up.
You're horrible.
Right?
Will you get a permanent marker?
I like the real talk where this is what they sound like in bed. Mrs. Ghetto saying, "You're horrible."
Fuck you.
That's awesome.
What do you mean? You know I'm not gonna defend my honor and shit.
Not when you say shit like that.
No.
Zing.
Quite rude.
All
All right. What am I looking for? Oh, Sharpie.
Yeah,
Well, don't you want the fine
probably.
point one? Be easier for you,
Probably.
or?
I was totally gonna plan out what I was gonna plant, and now I just kind of started going.
Have you been making labels as you go, or you're just going to judge it as they germinate?
No, I have left. I went. You can't even see. My lighting's so terrible. Here, let me see if I can.
Where's our markers at, though? Perfect.
Oh, maybe in
No, this should
here.
be perfect. Right?
Yeah.
Let me see.
Oh, nice. I see them. Okay. Word. Excellent.
Dang, we missed it. Yeah, let me put the two.
Oh,
Put the two.
See, y'all got some good lighting. Ghetto.
Thank you. Yeah, we're in the kitchen. We're not in the living room. See, we're not that ghetto. Gosh.
You're such an asshole.
yeah.
There we go. Shut up.
I don't care. I was making fun of myself.
Right.
I'm the one that brought it up.
Yeah, he asked me. He's like, "Well, what are you guys doing? In the living room?" Haha. I'm like, "Nah, man, we're not that ghetto." He's like, "I am."
Okay, so peppers. Do 3 peppers.
So Best
there-
Life Sister Marie is asking what you use to make those labels.
Here, I'll show you. I just did a little toothpick with a little flag with masking tape, and then I wrote on it with
That- That's so gangster, dude. That's exactly what I would make for her. That's exactly what I make
You
for
did
her.
that
when we
at
don't-
our old
when
house.
we don't when we don't have these, but we got a whole little bag of these, so it's cool. But no, I just think it's funny how dudes think alike.
Mm.
I'm glad to have you here, Nikki. I'm glad you like it. It has been quite fun. I was not going to go live, so I'm glad I did.
Dang, she said we're better than sex. Well, if you jump on panel, it'll be quite orgasmic. Just saying.
Yeah, you're more than welcome to
awkward.
come on up.
Awkward Texans up in here too.
Hell
I'm just now
yeah.
looking at the chat. Sorry.
Yeah.
Deanne in the motherfucking house.
All the cool people are here.
Right?
Oh yeah.
Facts.
It's like one person with 10 different names.
Right?
Most of
Your
these
brother's
people
trying
we've
to make you feel better. Right, Billy?
There's only 1 or 2 in here that I have not seen on panel.
Yeah.
Who's that?
Eddie James.
I haven't seen your brother.
Okay. He's been up on a panel once or twice.
I've seen him, and they look exactly alike.
Do they?
Oh, they do. I swear to God.
Dang, Chris, you look just like your sister.
Stop.
The hell?
Hey, we're brothers. You think we ain't called each other girls 100,000
Right?
times?
That's exactly why I do it.
God, I'm so thankful Ghetto don't look like his brothers.
Well,
I don't
thank
know.
you,
Who knows
dude.
how many times I called him Christina, and they called me Wilhelmina.
Dude, you shouldn't have said that. Virginia, that's his new name, Wilhelmina.
That's
Wilhelmina.
all right.
Yeah.
Wilhelmina.
I like that.
That's all right.
Wilhelmina from the cantina.
Oh yeah,
Who
how's
is
the
this
puppy
other
doing?
Jennifer Lopez?
Orale.
Hmm.
Thank
Sorry.
you, Sister Marie. I'm glad to have you here. Glad you're enjoying it. If anyone does come up here and I don't see you, say something in the chat or something, because I'm not watching too good.
We'll be able to hear it, dude. Because I can hear the ping.
Yeah, come on, guys. Don't be shy.
Yeah, redneck. I got 6 brothers, as a matter of fact. I got 5 sisters and 6 brothers. All of them are half, though.
Thank God.
My dad was a whore.
Mhm.
That's an understatement.
He
He's
liked
not
it.
he's not a YouTube guy. Our older brother.
Oh, okay. I ain't shared my channel, my anything with any of my family other than my cousins and them down in California.
Mhm.
That's a good thing.
Hell yeah.
Mhm.
This is my private space.
I tried not to, but my brother told all my family about my channel.
Damn. I
Yeah.
bet they mocked the shit out of you, didn't they?
Dimed you out.
No.
Did they
No one
laugh?
said anything. No.
Mine was
That's not
laughing.
true. I told my daughter and I told Chris, and then he told my mom and whoever else. My daughter actually came up with the name, so that's where my name comes from.
I always thought your name, because it's the best life, but in best, the B and the S are capitalized. I always thought it was like the BS life.
Okay, so you actually nailed it.
I did? No fucking way.
No, you nailed it. So my channel was originally the BS Life, but I had some people that have some pretty big channels tell me that that's kind of negative and people might not like it and you should change your name. And I told my daughter that, and I was like, what should I change it to? And that's what she came up with.
No fucking way.
Yeah. So
You see what Deanne
nailed
said?
Yeah. Says the shyest one.
Deanne
That's
calling you out, bro.
Yeah, she did. That's okay though.
Hmm.
Yeah, Billy, you popped my wife's cherry, Mike. You're the
Ooh.
first panel she ever been up on,
No, that's not true. Okay.
besides mine.
Never mind. Panel, you're right, because I've seen her, but you're right as far as coming up as a guest.
Yeah, yeah.
Well,
I know I'm right.
it's-
Shoot.
I don't go live much, but it's a kind of a different pace from a lot of them, so I could get it.
She's more comfortable here. You only have 2 people in chat, so she's like, "Oh, yeah, ain't nobody like coming over here." Ah, what are you? Shit,
Stop being rude.
it's not rude. Shut up.
You shut up.
That's why.
Can you
So Deanne, I've actually had people tell me since I changed it to the Best Life. I've had people tell me, "Oh, you need to change your channel. You're so hard to find." Because the other Best
Dude.
Life that comes first, that does the adult diaper videos.
That black chip.
Yeah.
It's open.
But,
That's fucking hilarious. I remember looking that up one night, Billy. It was so funny.
I've seen your videos. They're kind of funny. I don't know. It's weird. Like that's got to be something
Yes.
creepy.
Dude.
The
But I'm
only
not
difference is
changing.
the S. The only difference is the S in your name, the capital S at the end of best.
See, my daughter came up with it. I'm not changing it. And then I'm like, have y'all seen Office Space with Michael Bolton? And he
Mhm.
says like,
Yeah.
one that sucks. Why should I change my name? That's how I feel.
Sounds like
Yeah.
someone got a case of the Mondays.
Right. I think you get your ass kicked. You say that.
I didn't get any cake.
Dude, have you watched her channel? Is it like all about diapers or something?
Yeah. I've watched a few videos. They're kind of hilarious. Like,
Diapers
But
in
it's
one.
I also gotta like wonder like who's watching that.
Dude, thousands of people.
Yeah, she's got a lot of subs, and
Yeah.
People are
I
weird.
hate to say it, but
Well,
I think
she's
she's all
got,
freaky.
right?
Yeah.
She's got 917 videos all about diapers. Dang, you know her husband's all up in the diaper.
I'm pretty
Poor
sure
dude.
someone was telling me she like puts them on and stuff.
Well, her latest one, she's like in a onesie with a diaper, like hanging out of it, type of thing. I'm like, what the hell?
You just
Yeah, I
have
know.
to find the fine line between utter insanity and a reasonable amount of fetish.
Yeah.
Dude, she's got
Well, see-
thousands of views. What the fuck?
This doesn't happen to me anymore much, but for the longest time, people would post my link, and they wouldn't post my link. They'd be posting that link.
Oh
Oh.
no.
Yeah, and it was hilarious. I would
That's-
just laugh every
That's
time.
funny. That's really funny.
Hey,
Out
come-
of all the channels, it has to be that one.
Right?
Right. It is too, baby. Look at the name. I mean, it's exactly the same. The only difference is the S.
No, that's weird.
'Cause
That's
his is-
crazy.
It's capital S. But I hear Billy don't shit. My daughter named my stuff. Man,
Your name's your name.
Yeah, I ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, dude, when I look up ghetto, I immediately get another channel that it's hilarious if people think that is actually the same.
Did you see the other ghetto prepper?
Yeah, I've seen a few
Is
that are, one or two words from yours, and I can see how it could be a really funny.
Uh-huh. There's a black dude. His name is Ghetto Prepper. He hasn't
Yep.
posted it like a year or two or something like that. But
You're such a biter.
oh yeah, YouTube's so racist.
Yeah.
Kind of is.
Look, we lost a bunch of viewers. They're all going to watch.
Yeah, they're going to watch the diapers.
Right.
Look
Y'all are
at
crazy.
Look at the Ghetto Prepper with all the little tramp stamps on his face. And he's out
That's
there. He's
totally
out
what
there.
everybody thought you looked like before you went
Right.
on camera.
Maybe that's why they didn't think that was.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
That's heavy.
Hey, Mrs. Sister Marie, can I tell Virginia what else you canned yesterday, please? Man, you'd be amazed. Well, I am, anyways. This lady's a gangster.
Yeah, she is.
Get her permission, but I'm sure she won't mind. But man, dang, that stuff stinks. Whew.
What?
What you mean, what? The dirt stuff, whatever it is.
There you go. Proof. Stewart found it immediately. Best Life has a video on North Shore Supreme Briefs. Facts.
That's great. That is great.
I got a messed up sense of humor, so I also just think it's hilarious when people are like, "Is this your channel?"
hmm Do you
You-
answer
when you-
no, or do you let them think it?
Yeah, I would say yeah. Oh, hell yeah.
Sometimes
I'd
I'll
say
say, sometimes I'll be like, "Yeah, that's me."
That'd be fun.
You totally
For
should
the
rip
long-
off her.
Every time someone would post my link, I'd have to click on it to see if it was actually my link. I don't do it anymore because most people that post links know my channel now.
Dude, you got to take her profile picture and put it on yours and just start messing around with the prepper community. Like, what better prep than some Supreme diaper?
Yeah.
While you're sitting in the foxhole, you'll need one of these. Check this out, Virginia.
You see, Deanne
Check
had to
this
go
out.
check it out.
Deanne is like, "Yep. What are we doing wrong?" I hear you, Deanne. I'm gonna start selling used underwear. Fuck it.
Oh,
I'm
hell
telling
no.
you, we went
Man,
from
for real
15
though.
Wait, what the hell?
Mrs. Ghetto knows what's up, dude. It's a thing,
I know it's a. Oh.
Shoot.
right?
socks, all kinds of
Yep.
stuff.
Pantyhose,
Oh.
shoes. People with foot fetishes are statistically more likely to be psychopaths, but that doesn't mean you can't take their money. I mean,
Yeah.
that's what it
Dude,
is.
who was the YouTuber? It's one of the people. I don't remember her name, but she talks about her daughter makes money off of selling pictures of her feet.
Yeah,
I'm like, what the hell are you telling us for? First off,
yeah.
what
Could you get the link, please? Next time you talk to that individual, would you get me the info? Thanks.
What? You trying to get some connections?
Hey man, 20
Look,
bucks.
man,
is
I'm
20
gonna be
bucks.
for real. I'd sell my girl's
Right?
feet. Hell yeah! I'd be like, here you go, dude.
Sister Marie said, "Go ahead." So tell me, what did she?
All right. I was trying to, but y'all are just out there, man.
Oh, well,
All right, so look. She said, y'all know I do a lot during the streams. Well, laugh out loud. I have to admit I did good behind the scenes as well. And this is what she did. She did 7 pints of pork shoulder, 3 quarts of dried kale, a half pint dried mushroom stems, 3 quarts pork stock to be canned, a half gallon of kimchi, 3
Jeez.
quarts pickled veggies, 2 pints beef broth ready for the canner, 5 pints pork stock ready for the canner, 4 pints chicken stock ready for the canner, 6 pints turkey stock ready for the canner, a pot of mushrooms ready to be jarred, and a crock pot full of pork stock ready for the jars.
Mrs.
Okay, here's the
Badass.
thing though. We can see all the pots going behind her. I can see multiple
Yep.
pots on the stove. I can see shit on the counter, on her workspace, all of that. And
And
Sister
she's
Marie,
prepping the whole
with all
time.
due respect, tell us what the fuck you're doing.
The whole time when everyone's talking, she's over there prepping stuff. I know.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
That I get this feeling she's canned more than everyone on the canning stream put together, and I'm not joking.
Right.
Right. Yeah, she knows what she's doing.
Quite frankly,
By the way,
the learning
stewards
aspect
about
and seeing what people do. I don't know about you guys, but if you go back and watch, it's those moments where people are doing stuff and you see the process like Ghetto did, asking question by question, or, people do, Sophia, she is really good at showing her process. That's kind of the cooking food porn thing that all the laughter and fun and running around and joking and all that is awesome. Don't get me wrong, but the learning and sharing, and especially with food, give people ideas. There's stuff that none of us have thought of that all of us are like, okay, we've got all of this mildly bland shit canned up. Now what do we do? Right?
Right.
Or like,
Yeah.
now what do we do? How do we make this so you don't feel like you're just eating nothingness? So please, Sister Marie, let us know. I love it.
100%. Shoot, we just learned how to do the dandelion stuff tonight. How about it?
Right.
I love
What are
this
those
community.
purple ones that grow? What are those called?
So
The
you can
honeysuckles? Is that
the
honeysuckle?
purple. I don't think somebody told me they weren't. But what are those purple things that you can suck on and they're sweet? And shut up, Virginia. The plant.
Oh,
It's like the dandelion, but purple.
Bro, everywhere.
I got
So
photo and-
eggplant, are you talking about eggplant or are you talking about a flower?
It's a flower
Word.
or a weed.
Okay. I do
Yeah.
think it's honeysuckle. There's also I believe
Is it
it
honeysuckle?
is freesia, or that it starts with an F, damn it. But it has a purple stem and it grows down like it weeps, and it has that purple stem. I'm pretty sure it's freesia. If someone in the chat,
That must be it because these are not honeysuckles, babies. Look, I'm looking it up right now. Those
then
are-
put
Yes,
the
Stuart.
Okay.
A
Where's
purple
it?
petaled stem flower. It might not be freesia. Like that's, I don't think that's right. Now I feel like I want to Google it. Shit. It's, it points down and it has a purple. Let me see.
No, they're not those, Stuart. Those are a lot bigger. It's like a weed. They just grow randomly everywhere, at least in our area.
Why do I want to call it a honeysuckle?
I think
All
it's
right,
just
y'all
how
reminded
it's
me.
called.
It's totally unrelated, but I saw this today. Mike Tyson has
Oh,
gummies that he put out that are an ear with a bite taken out of it.
did he? Dude, I haven't
Yeah.
seen it. No, dude. You know he
Yeah.
makes $500,000 a month off of his weed business. I just watched a
Yeah,
couple things
that's
on him. Okay, it's these ones, huh, baby?
Yeah.
Hello, hot.
They're the purple thistles.
She gotta go potty.
Purple thistle.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
And you
that's
can suck
way
on
different
them.
than what I was thinking. Huh.
Yeah, and you suck on the purple. I've been doing it since I was a little kid. You suck on the purple stuff, and it's like a real sweet, it's almost like a honey type of taste, sweetness,
Right.
but it's really good. Purple thistle. That's great. I'm gonna have to look those up, Billy. That's great.
Yeah.
There
I
you go.
saw that. I didn't read the article, but it had a picture of him. It's an ear and it's got a bite taken out of it. I forget what the name of them was, but it's hilarious.
Oh, what's up, Summer?
Yeah.
I haven't seen her for a little while. Oh, I mean, I go to her channel every once in a while, but
All right. I got my first tray filled up.
yeah, that's what the wifey's doing. But she's went to go smoke. I think I might join her. Don't you love hearing? Well, maybe you guys didn't, but I love hearing my daughter's playlist because it's like almost identical to mine.
Right.
Oh, dude, it's crazy. I love it.
I did not much love hearing my daughter's playlist, honestly. What are you listening to?
I'm just impressed that it's not all the robotic freaking mumble crap and all. You know what I mean? She's not easily swayed by society, and I freaking love it.
Right. Yeah, like my
She's
daughter
a-
had this thing. It was like Eminem all day long. It's like, oh my god.
Yeah, she doesn't listen to too much of him here. Maybe a couple songs like Best Friend and a few other ones that kind of go a little bit deeper, but other than that, she's not into them either. Oh, okay, yeah, because even the purple part, Nikki, that it tastes real sweet. I've been eating them since I was a little kid.
So I got, let's see if I can show you. I got aromas here, 12 of them. The German pink here, 12 of them. Jalapenos. God dang, you can't see it all. Cayenne.
Do the big screen. I mean, are you buy your stuff or no?
Oh, yeah, I guess I could do that, huh?
Hey, come on. You can do it.
Rookie.
God, my internet sucks. California Wonder, and then I don't know how to say this. Etuda, Etiuda. So it's a bell pepper. So that's the first tray.
Nice.
And then I put the little plastic cover on them when I germinate.
Yeah, that's what the wifey does too. So what does that do?
It helps keep the humidity in. You want to make sure
okay.
they don't dry out when you're germinating.
All right, that makes sense.
Sometimes you'll get a little like moldy fuzz type stuff that grows on them. And if that happens, I'll just kind of put something in between the tray and the lid, just to kind of prop it up a little, get a little airflow.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know if she. Did you ever get like a little mold or anything on yours, baby?
What?
He's doing the tray, or he put the lid over the thing. He's just showing how to do it. Did you ever get any mold? You never got no mold.
And a couple, like 2 of them ended up getting mold on it and
Oh.
webby stuff. It was weird, but
Oh,
Like a cobwebby looking thing is usually what I get. It's like a white, looks kind of like cobwebs.
yeah, we got that on it. 2 of them. It was weird.
I gotta mute myself. I gotta feed the fire again.
How come your thing's a Gmail?
How come? Oh, because I don't know. It must have plugged me in from a different StreamYard account. I don't know.
So
What you doing, Miss
Nikki,
Virginia?
I was reading what Nikki said.
Mm.
When you're ready to transplant peppers, go to the dollar store, get a pack of matches for $1. So basically, you take matches, throw a small handful in the hole before you plop the pepper in. It's gangster. Okay, so, all right. So in the hole, put
Sulfur.
Sulfur or a whole pack of matches, Nikki, you're saying, like the ones on cardboard that are inexpensive, or essentially sulfur, and then put the plant on that. That is so interesting, right, Stuart?
Oh.
Jinx.
So is it the sulfur that we're after, I guess? And that's like
Yeah.
the right amount of sulfur?
It'd have to be the sulfur because the rest is just wood, you
Well,
know.
if that has sulfur
Yeah, either
in
wood
it,
or coal.
that stuff has sulfur in it. Could we do too much if we added more?
Yeah, what's the important thing that, like, if we do too much of it, it'll kill it? Probably a lot of things, huh?
I bet you could get those little red rolls from pop guns that have the little sulfur pockets that smell like fucking heaven when you
Oh, I
serve
love
them.
the smell of those.
Oh, I love them. I
I
love
used to
the
shoot
smell
it
of
off
those.
just to smell it.
Mm. You can just scratch them with your thumbnail to get the, psh, you know, and the huff. You know what I'm talking about. The little.
Yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
The little things in life.
It really is.
Yeah, she said that it'll get, paper or wood doesn't matter. It all breaks down. It's the sulfur. They will get huge and happy.
Interesting.
Oh my God, Virginia,
Oh, yeah,
we
we
were
will.
talking the other day, and I was thinking about that. Like, you used to scratch them with your thumb, and you'd end up like
Yeah.
burning your thumb.
It was worth it for that, though. So
I was going to tell you, but I didn't want to keep you up all night talking about cap guns.
Man, do they even still sell cap guns? I'm gonna buy me some.
Well, eventually they like kind of quit doing the paper roll, and they went to like the little plastic ring. And then you had to
Yeah.
smash them with a rock to make them go
Mhm.
off.
Yeah, I would always have a hammer out. Slam the
good
shit
night,
out of them.
Chris.
Later, Chris. You need to call me sometime when you get a chance. We haven't talked.
I mean,
in a
that's your
while.
brother. Call your brother, Chris. For fuck's sake.
He's busy. I know he's busy. He'll call me when he
That's
gets
all
a
good.
chance. It's been a minute.
Oh, Stuart, just the tip. Sometimes you don't even need the tip. The anticipation, anticipation of the tip can be better than the tip on a serious
Just
tip.
the tip, baby.
Yeah.
Shut, my son is right. Shut up. Virginia. Dude, they got some badass cap guns on Amazon, but they don't sell the caps, yo. Are you kidding me?
Need the red roll, the never-ending
Yes.
roll.
His habaneros to plant.
Ooh,
So I'll probably just fill the whole rest of this tray with onions. I usually just do them in like about a 6-inch pot, and I throw a whole bunch in. But I'll probably just do like 3 or 4 in each little cell and fill the whole tray out.
Cool.
have you done habanero before?
I have not. These are ones that MB sent me.
Okay, cool, excellent.
Hey, Benny.
But I got some more peppers coming, so maybe I'll save a row for the jalapenos. They said they are.
Do you remember how your dad used to do his
Fucking Sister Marie came in with the win. She's got the
Like
checkered
Barbie.
flag. Dollar General has the red roll we're talking about.
Oh, nice.
Well, they have to
It's
fuse,
in
right?
their
But
cheap
do they
toy. Yep.
Have, do they have
Yep.
the rolls though?
I
Let's see.
I trust Sister Marie.
Yeah,
And
but she just said the toy.
she's
wonder-
she said the pew in the toy section. She is intelligently communicating where we can find this up. Get it together. You ain't even real ghetto. You ain't even real
I got
ghetto. Sister Marie and me are explaining where you can get this experience of joy, and you are completely lost.
I got a confession. I've never been to a Dollar General.
Well, any
Or
dollar
dollar.
store.
It's actually a $1.25 store now, y'all.
Right.
Not sure if you can do that. No, for real.
I know.
Stupidest thing.
It is.
I've never been to any of them. We have Dollar Tree here, I think is what it is.
Pier 1 imports for Billy. Just saying.
Nordstrom.
Yeah, Nordstrom's. Hey man, Nordstrom's some shit, man.
Nordstrom's Rack.
Oh
Right.
man.
Nordstrom Rack. Yep. Mrs.
Oh,
knows.
dude, I used most of my containers came to, when I was working at the port. Most of my containers came for Nordstrom's Rack, and if the paperwork was even like if it missed one letter or number or anything customs, he'd be like, "All right, guys, this one's ours," and he'd go in, look around, pick whatever he wanted. He's like, "All right, there you go, take the rest." Oh man,
It was like Christmas.
oh yeah, I love me some Nordstrom's Rack. We used to hook it up.
Got Nike shorts, Christmas trees.
That
All
was
sorts of
that was a
goodies.
Kroger's one. That was a Fred Meyer's one. The
Right.
Christmas trees, but yeah.
Leslie in the motherfucking house.
Hey, Leslie. There's all kinds of people I've never seen here. Big Chap. Congratulations, Big Chap, on that hitting that 1,000.
Big
Yeah.
chat.
That's freaking awesome.
Virginia's like, what's that movie? Gizmo, the Gremlins, right? Where after midnight they turn into like, or no, they have to eat, huh?
Big
Gremlins.
Chap's biggest fan just left.
Uh-oh.
My brother.
I bet he's
Yeah, congrats, Big Chap.
Congratulations, Big Chap.
If you're going for the monetization, man, I'm just saying, put it in your daughter's name or something. Just saying.
He just,
Oh, have
He was
some
hard,
dignity.
man.
Hell no, fuck the dignity, man.
Why?
Because the LLC shit, that shit's going to your name once mine did. If mine never gets searched at. Fuck you two. Or find a black dude.
How many
Put it
credit
under a black
cards does your
dude's name.
son have, Ghetto?
What's that?
You got any credit cards for your son yet?
Why are you trying to put me out there like that, man?
You're the one who said it.
I think I got my tier ratings and shit, man. I asked,
You brought it
what
up.
did I ask? Oh, I asked Christopher and Sophia that last night. I'm like, y'all got any throwaway credit cards?
Okay.
That's
7 years is legit, though, y'all. I don't know if you know that, but 7 years is legit. After 7 years, that shit has disappeared away from your credit. Just saying. It's
about
legit.
bill collections. I have a family member who does it.
As long as you don't respond or even answer the phone, you're good.
You can write them a
But
cease and desist. Can't call you no more. They still can sue you though.
Right?
Good luck getting the money.
Pretty much. Dang, look at you all professional over here, baby. So did you do like each row? Oh, sorry, y'all. I thought the camera was still on. Look at those sexy hands. Can beat a motherfucker down with them too.
Yeah.
So what do you do? What'd you do? So per row you planted them like that, or you haven't put the seeds in yet? have
Yeah, I
you?
did the season. All these.
Are
I
you
got
sure?
3 left. Yeah.
You're gonna so forget what seeds are what, huh?
No, I labeled it.
Smoke another.
You're
bowl,
gonna
babe.
make me rethink what I just did here.
All right, dig them all up. We're gonna have to look at them.
I probably did. Like last year when I planted my peppers, I didn't pay attention to what I planted where out in the garden, which ended up being a bit of an issue. I ended up having to do a live
I'm doing a
stream
little bit.
trying to figure out what
Okay.
peppers were which, and gardener Josh came in and saved my ass. He was able to tell me which ones were which.
Nice. I'll be right back.
It's cool once they start growing. You know what it is. Thankfully, for the most part.
Some of them were peppers I hadn't grown before, and I wasn't sure which one was which. And then I'm like looking at the packages, and I'm like, man, I can't tell. These ones kind of look like those ones, and
Yeah.
it's the picture on the package. You don't get like a size perspective. You don't know if it's a 2-inch long pepper or a 6-inch long pepper, and you can't. It's hard to tell.
Yeah, that's true. How many plants are you doing?
So far, I think the trays are 72. So I got one tray. I got 72 planted so far. But I'm only gonna be putting less than half of those in the garden by the time it all gets done.
That's awesome. You can have a big garden.
Like I think
You
I
know what
planted
pisses me off?
24 plants, and when the time comes down to it, I'm only putting 8 in the garden. So I'll try to give them away to the neighbors and stuff. I'll only transplant the best ones.
That's what we got to do with tomatoes, man. We end up growing so many freaking tomatoes, but now that we can and do all the extra stuff, skip that. It's going on our shelf.
Mm-hmm.
We're also getting a dehydrator too.
No more giving those away to the neighbors.
Oh. Big Chap, did you start getting advertisements from them for, like, let's say, like the last week or two? Anybody else on here start getting advertisements for Wallaby Mylar bags?
No, but I'm sure I will now.
Right now that you brought it up, now it's in the chat.
Oh, well.
And by the way, Mrs. Ghetto's actually planting.
Yeah, you just.
What do
sit
we
here.
got? What do you mean? I'm just sitting here. I'm supervising. Everybody needs a supervisor.
So got squash, pepper, cucumber, lettuce, onion, tomato, carrot, pea, spinach, winter squash. Got 2 squashes, one summer, one winter.
What's the difference?
I don't know.
Oh, you never grew those ones?
Mm-mm.
No, okay.
Trying something different. I'm gonna do them all, except the melons. That was just a waste.
Eddie, he's like, we're all now. No, I mean, maybe for my noodles, I'm thinking about getting Mylar bags, but the way I do my stuff, man, is they seem to be pretty good. I just pack them in the roll plastic. That's it. They stay good for years.
Okay. See, I don't watch any of them big channels that y'all watch all the time, especially the prepper ones. Nothing against anybody. I just
What did he say?
Did you break up, Billy, or you stopped talking?
He said he saw them bags on Alaskan Prepper, I think is what he's saying.
Oh, okay.
And I think that's one of them bigger Zany.
Yeah, that's Alaskan Prepper, yeah. Yeah, I'm not too, I mean, I'll do of course I follow Survival Living and stuff like that. just because he's a personal friend. But
You
like
watch
Alaska Prepper, I used to watch him a lot. They just start like even city prepping. I used to always like watching city prepping, but it got monotonous, honestly. Like I want to learn how to deal with the situations, type of thing, like Survivor Man type of shows, stuff like that.
I'm busy enough watching the people, like my friends, the people that I
Yeah.
know,
And the titles, dude, the titles on almost everybody's stuff, even on Survival Livings. But the titles just kind of throw me off. Like, all right, I'm good.
Yep.
Like for
Oh,
him,
my
I still hook him up with the watch hours. You know what I mean? And the advertisement. But for the most part, if I don't have like a personal type of friendship with you, I'm not watching shit, dude. Not when you're just, we're all gonna die. Get as much rice as possible. The fuck?
My daughter is watching, apparently.
All right.
Hello, daughter. What are you doing up at 1 a.m. watching your dad plant seeds on YouTube? Go to bed.
How old is she?
She is 22.
I didn't think
She
you-
just
I didn't
texted me,
think you were that old.
why are you up at 1 a.m. planting seeds on YouTube?
There you go. Yeah, see? Smart kid. Like telling me to go to bed, dude. You're the one up planting seeds in your freaking living room for all the public to see. How you doing, little Miss Best Life?
The ghettos made him.
Yeah, the ghettos made it. I didn't make nothing. Billy was coming home.
She missed the part where I told everyone how she came up with my channel name. I don't know if she's actually watching, but she knows I'm on YouTube planting seeds.
Chris got off here and texted her like, "Oh my God, you don't know what your dad's doing right now, do you?"
She is.
That's great.
Hey, baby girl. Happy to see you. I'm sure she's playing video games.
Oh, is that Ray?
Yeah.
Good name.
That's awesome.
I'm all nervous.
I'm not going
for
to
his
put her name out
being
there,
checked.
but yeah, that's her.
No, you're good. You're good, dude. I was actually nervous. I was just getting ready to say something to my girl, like, man, I hope she doesn't get in chat. Wait a minute. More or less the name wise, you know what I mean? I get nervous about that shit, man.
Yeah, I remember when our son jumped in yours and his name was on the thing.
Hell no. I was like, no. And it was, because on his YouTube channel, it's like half of his first name and that's it. Like, there's no last name or nothing, but I'm like, oh, hell no. You're going to be talking to Daddy's chat. You need to make up a
Different name.
Yeah, call yourself Sonic the Hedgehog or something. I'm hella paranoid about that. Your time zone doesn't matter, big chap. Just saying.
She is actually graduating college here soon.
Nice.
That's awesome. Congratulations.
She's an awesome kid.
I didn't think you were old enough to have a 22-year-old.
Yeah, well, maybe I'm not.
He's like,
She's good. She didn't put me through all the things I put my parents through.
Yeah, we got pretty blessed on that aspect.
yeah.
Our kids turned
Same
out like
with
us.
ours, dude. I definitely have plenty of gray hairs.
I wouldn't be in my bedroom right now. I would have done snuck out.
Yeah, instead our daughter's in her bedroom listening to Jelly Roll. It's fine with me. Hey, there's Mr. Tom.
Okay, so
How you doing, Mr. Tom? So why'd you put him on the side like this, babe?
Huh? What do you
Oh
mean?
no.
Oh, when I water it, these.
The
Well, I didn't
onion
stick
seeds
it in
are
there.
hard.
Oh,
Onion seeds
usually.
are all
Oh.
black, so I can't see them. I forget which ones I planted already.
No, I was more asking so you could tell people what your little hack is and why you did it that way.
Oh, usually because when I water it before, it kind of just fell out or whatever. So instead of worrying about it falling out or getting messed up, just shoved them in the side.
So you talk lower. I love you, baby.
Made me so
How do I
embarrassed.
make you be embarrassed or shy?
I don't know, because you have that
I'm like,
face.
speak to the class, and you're like, okay.
So I have 3 more, but
3 more. Did you do the zucchini, the Billy zucchinis? You didn't do the zucchinis, did you?
where are they?
Zucchini's
Dang,
another
this man
thing.
He invites us to his house,
No,
baby.
squash, wasn't it?
No,
I thought-
zucchini. Sorry, brother. Go ahead.
Zucchini's another one. I always start it indoors, and then I always plant them from seed outdoors also. And the ones I start outside always seem to do better. But they're fun to plant inside because they grow big real fast, and you get to see like results. And you're like, yeah, I'm doing awesome.
Yeah. Oh, they're not in there?
No. Well, that sucks.
What do you mean it sucks?
It's not in here.
Man, you're just blind.
No.
I want to do some corn, though, for real. I'm thinking about going to the field that's behind our house. We got a really big field. And just randomly planting potatoes and things that I could just, throw in there. Just see what happens.
I wish I could do that. I don't get enough.
Yeah, we got
water.
good greenage around here, but well, it usually rains enough around here, but Lord knows with our weather, man, that's the problem.
Do you want to go open the other can?
No, I don't want to open the other can, but where would they be?
It would have been in here. It must
Someone
not.
must have
Okay.
quit streaming.
Yeah, you got kind of flooded, huh?
Yeah. Good to see you, Indy. Barefoot in Alaska. Garrett.
Hey, everybody.
Miss Ghetto in the house.
Can you please go open it?
Huh?
We need zucchini.
Dang, why you putting all my business out here in public? What you mean you need a zucchini? My cucumber ain't big enough?
Shut
up. No. The video's still going, just so you know.
I wonder if my
gypped
daughter
us, they didn't-
probably her playlists.
What's up, Garrett? Oh, your daughter did what?
Yeah, her Eminem, her listening to Eminem when she was 14, driving me
Oh,
crazy.
okay.
now I'm wondering how long she been here.
Yeah, she's been listening in there, Pops.
I didn't
She
say
probably
anything
likes.
bad, so-
Nah, your dad never does, man. He's respectful around here. Always respectful, actually.
Let's see
He's
if
a
she's-
Fed, right? Hey, Ray, blink twice if your dad's a Fed.
Stop it. What's
We'll
up,
be
Dave?
right back.
Or you're
Virginia,
grounded.
Best Life's daughter's in the chat.
Oh, really? Okay,
Yeah.
let me look. Let me see.
Her name is Ray.
I know she's still in here. I really wouldn't expect her to hang out long.
Oh,
We're
what's
pretty
up,
boring.
Tom? Oh, Ray. Hey, girl. I see.
I don't
So
remember them
nice
being
to
in
meet
here
you.
last year either when
Oh,
I
yeah.
She's
did them.
still here.
What's up, Garrett?
It's on the can. They wouldn't have got mixed up.
Took a little doggy.
Oh, the puppy. Oh,
Did you do cucumber, right?
yeah. I did 2 rows of cucumbers.
Are we gonna try the melon or no? No.
I'm sure
I would rather
the
just
dog-
go throw some in the
Oh.
yard.
Oh, they did jack us, huh? On the zucchini. I thought we grew zucchinis last year.
Oh.
Well, for all the new people coming in, man, let me see that. These grow very well. Can you see it all right? No, look on this screen, dork.
No.
Okay, YouTube.
Yes.
We're about
I
to
love
find
you so-
out.
All right. But they jacked us. They didn't give us no zucchini in it. I don't know. That don't make no sense.
That's the
I'm
Look
best.
brother
under the
has-
table.
Right? That's it. That's exactly where she was looking, was under the table. Well, they come in these little vacuum sealed little Mylar bags or whatever they are, and so they're
Yeah, I
nice
don't
and
think my
sealed
brother
up.
is the Augustin Farms or whatever like that, but he's got like some of like the survival seed packs or whatever.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, she wants me to open the other one. I don't want to open the other one though. I mean, I know the can itself's not.
Well, see, this says
Keeping
it
it
should
cool.
have bell peppers in it, but there's no bell peppers in there. It's just pepper.
All right. Then they're
Well,
not gonna have that.
It's not too late to grab the peppers and what you want that you don't have there and not have to open the other one is the bottom line. You know, like keep the
Yeah.
other one sealed. Zucchini you can find pretty easy in
Yeah, because that's in our go
Pepper.
tote. I got a tote, you know, like a go bag, but it's a tote.
right.
Like the number one thing that we grab if we're hauling ass.
Well, I kind of.
Dude, honestly, if you've got seeds in a bag or some kind of storage somewhere, I think plant those and keep rotating. So if you've got some zucchini
Yeah.
somewhere, it's been there for a year or two, fucking get those going and replace it and keep that rotation, you know? Keep them
Yeah,
fresh.
for sure. Well, I would be wasting my time just opening it because they
Might
maybe
not even be in it.
they probably randomize them.
Yeah, that makes sense.
They shouldn't randomize them. It should be exactly what the fuck is printed on that number 10 can.
Yeah, I agree. You know, let me look at camera stuff on, baby.
Okay.
Ghetto, did you sit on them? Did you sit on the zucchini?
There she goes, man. You see that?
He would have disappeared.
We got all kind of church members in the chat, all kinds of stuff, and you just over here being so disrespectful.
I know, right?
That's great. So what should I do in its spot then?
What have you
Mr.
not
Tom's
done
here,
that's in there?
Cantaloupe, but I wasn't wanting to do it in these ones.
Look, and she put. I don't. Okay, and so she puts the labels on the side, by the way, because the labels and stuff get in the way when she waters them. So she.
And then they just plop out.
Yeah, that
sometimes,
makes
too.
sense.
So
All right, I'll go look.
Okay, so what else? So you said there's cantaloupe. Is there anything else you haven't done that maybe you would do?
corn, but I only have
Okay.
3 spots left.
Okay.
Did you do all
I
your
think he's
peppers?
going to get. Yeah, I think he's gonna go get more zucchini from open that can.
Damn it,
I think he
Ghetto.
feels bad.
So impatient.
Yeah.
I have bird seeds coming in April to grow my birds.
So what is that a mixture of?
What's that?
You said bird seed?
Bird seeds.
Bird seeds.
Says-
Oh,
Yeah. Takes a long time to grow birds, said Tom. You're totally missing it.
yeah, I am missing it. I'm trying to put it. I'm like, what kind of birds?
Baby chickens.
It
I
might
got
not
baby
be there,
chickens
but it's
coming in.
printed anyways.
Well, the dent don't matter, but
Okay, so do you have your chicks yet? Did you get your money for nothing and your chicks for free?
Yeah, not till April. Think April 4th.
All right.
They're not free.
April Fools, April 4th, same. Hey, Clarence.
well, here I'll do an opening for y'all then.
Ghetto literally could not resist opening that shit, dude.
When I got a look from her saying you better open this shit,
How was the
Oh,
huff
yeah.
of the pull off the top of the can? Like, oh, it's so fresh.
I gave him more of a pouty, I'm sad look.
Yeah.
uh,
So you're saying you know how to work it?
Mhm.
yeah, oh, fuck, 20 years, she better know how to work it.
I don't even
Oh.
gotta say anything.
It just
No.
looks.
Yep. A slight eyebrow twitch.
Yep.
So this is when you open the can of the Augustin Farm seeds.
And I love they give you a book pamphlet too for all of them. It's awesome.
Yeah, they give you the grow charts, the growing guide.
Well, hey, show it piece by piece. Some of us have never seen this. I've never seen it. Like, go through it, man.
They're-
Look at Virginia acting like it's her show and shit.
I'm sorry, Billy.
Well, summary is
I am
like
I'm gonna
bean
have to
pool.
end this shortly. I'm down to 11% on my phone here.
Roger that.
oh, you don't own a charger, huh?
I can't plug in right here. I do have my little power bank plugged in, and I will plug that in a minute. That will give me a little bit more time.
All right, Ghetto, pump it out, man. What's in the can? Show us your can.
All right.
Oh. The summer squash is a zucchini black beauty.
Orale! You son of a.
Oh, I could have told you guys that.
I love
So
you.
she already planted
No,
that
I'm-
one.
Yeah, I didn't have to open it up at all. You
Well,
owe me $60,
Oh.
or however much that was.
hello everybody.
Oh, half of these are empty, so
Oh shit!
I'm so confused. What's empty? God help us. Show us the can.
The- All right, so what?
ASMR.
So apparently she didn't know summer squash was zucchini black beauty.
Oh,
That's the
word.
zucchini. Okay, so we already have some of that over there. She actually has some already planted.
I'm a dumbass.
But so basically, it's pretty much what I showed. So I showed this before you even came up here, Virginia. But basically, all the contents in the bag is the same as what I showed earlier, which it just shows you all the seeds that they're nice and vacuum sealed, packed up. They got a 4-year shelf life. Non-GMO, non-hybrid, whatever technical names they got. So we got corn, bean bush bean, onions, yellow sweet Spanish onions, lettuce, carrots, winter squash, Let me see. This.
See, that's why I was confused. This winter squash is
Sweet peppers.
butternut,
Yeah, I'm gonna give you a butternut.
and then the summer
Cantaloupe, melon.
Butthurt nut.
Yeah, see. She wants to nut on. She wants me to. Never mind. I'm gonna nut on your butt now. All right, tomatoes.
Right.
He hasn't got punched yet tonight, I don't think.
No, I'm just getting flicked. Son of a bitch.
Got him.
That wasn't cool, man, because my arm's over on the table and stuff. You could have broke my arm.
What's up, Birdie?
All right, and then cucumber and spinach. And whatever else fell over here. But, yeah.
Good stuff.
So you found zucchini was already done. All right, so you're basically stocked up. Yeah, like as far as
Yeah.
you're gonna plant, you're good.
At least they're all
Well, do
still
you still
sealed
have-
up. So you didn't. I don't think you really lost anything by opening it.
No.
I don't think so neither, dude, because, yeah, they're all sealed up. And, I mean, you know, the vacuum, it went psst when it opened, but I don't think that's going to
mess with the stuff.
mess anything up. No, I don't think so. This is empty, you say?
Yeah. Well, sorry, I didn't know summer squash was zucchini because this one, winter squash, is Waltham butternut.
Would you say butternut again?
Butternut.
All right.
Butternut.
Say it again.
Waltham
Hold
butternut.
on, this is working for me in Virginia. Say it again.
Butternut,
Love you,
butternut,
girl.
butternut.
All right.
You got if you can't laugh at yourself, you know, we're all done.
Good night, Lindsay.
Yes. I officially feel like a dumbass.
Girl, no.
Oh, you're
I
all
didn't
right.
know
It
that.
happened.
Honestly,
It's
I didn't.
interesting because we're planting a lot of the same things, like the exact same things. Like these onions, I forget what, yellow Spanish or whatever. Yeah, yellow
Yep.
sweet Spanish. That's what I'm planting right now. The black beauties, I have those. We have the same bell peppers, California Wonder, I think. Kind of interesting. We got the exact same varieties on a lot of things.
I'm beginning to think Virginia buys all her vegetables at the store in the summertime. Just saying.
I buy most of them, yeah. Like I grew a lot of cucumbers, a lot of potatoes, zucchini, quite a few things, herbs able to do, but no, I definitely don't grow enough to eat. I'm trying to figure out which ones I can maximize so that it's like, okay, check those off the list and then, you know, focus on
Yeah.
the sales for the other shit, you know.
You getting a dehydrator, Virginia?
What's
Oh,
that?
Sorry, Billy. I was asking if you're getting a dehydrator.
No, it's not high on the list.
Huh.
Well, I don't want to say no, like never. It's just not high on the list.
It's high on my list. Just because you can, because I was thinking like just, you know, the vitamin supplements or whatever, you know, you just, let's say vitamin C or something, you dehydrate some oranges or whatever. And if you don't feel like eating a whole gang of oranges, you can just grind it up into a powder and put it in the capsules or mix it with some water or whatever.
I want a dehydrator.
Yeah.
I want
one
banana
too.
chips.
Oh yeah, dude, I love banana chips. August Farms got some bomb ass banana chips.
To me, it's like for the moment, I want to keep canning till I get the designated amount of time that I feel like I have food for. And then if I move on to other things, awesome. But it's also kind of a reverse because when you dehydrate shit, you need water. And some of the point of my canning, like whether it's beans or stews or stuff with meat or whatever, is taking care of the water aspect, if that makes sense. So
Right.
I don't know. I think it's steps in my head, but a dehydrator is not huge on the list until I get more secure in meals immediately ready.
But not
Yeah.
everything needs water. The dehydrated fruit don't need water. The jerkies and stuff like that.
Jerkies or smoking meats. A lot of us, we don't really talk about it much. I mean, I've got a smoker. You can build smokers, whatever, but that's one thing that really can do it to it. Got to get some people with some good recipes. Like I fucked up. I've tried to smoke a few things and I have not nailed it yet. So I wouldn't try to teach anyone, you know.
The good brines.
Sister Marie doing bananas right now.
Oh, ho, ho,
No
ho, ho.
doubt.
Yes, that's how I feel. And I'm not sure how it's going to go, but I don't have a smoker, but I do hopefully have a smoker video coming out soon. I'm planning on building one. I have not started on it yet, but it's on the list. I'm going to build one out of a pressure tank that was in my well.
You can do it pretty simply, even just with like what you're describing, and or a small vessel with the holes and something to insert on top of that, and the wood chips. And if you can regulate that heat, like it's age old shit.
All right. Yeah, I got like one of those little Weber barbecues, like the charcoal one. And I got the grill, and I might use the lid off of it because it's right about the same diameter as the tank I'm using. So I got that for the grill, the grate that's going to go in it, and then I got the tank out there, but I got to cut it open and do some modifications and stuff. I'm going to use the little air vent off the Weber grill for it. We'll see how it goes.
Right.
Oh, I got to plug in.
Man.
So do Earth. Sorry, Virginia.
I was saying he's going to plug in. Nothing. What's up?
So check out this is my rosemary. I don't know if you can, I don't know how, I need a light. Hold on a second. But it's crazy because we just put it in a planter and just left it outside. We never really even messed with it. We ate some of it. I need a flashlight there. Where's my big flashlight? What's this? Sorry. I'll check this. No, I got it. That'd be a good flashlight. This bastard was $20.
For fuck's sake.
Shut up. I'm flossing on my flashlight, fucker. You see that? Look at it. It's still still cool. We ain't never touched it.
Yeah.
Isn't that kind of weird that it's like
no,
that?
No. It's golden. Rosemary goes all year. You're golden.
Oh, really?
It's basically like a little pine tree and shit, you know? Like, it's totally fine. It's like an evergreen.
Oh, okay.
Rosemary, thyme, couple of things will keep going.
Nice. I didn't know that. I thought it was bioengineered and shit because the things lasted through
and it'll flower too. It has big purple flowers at some point, or pink, maybe white, but probably purple. At some point, it might bolt and flower a little bit, but you just trim off those shoots and just let it keep going. It's literally a perennial bush.
It's never mind. I won't.
Occasionally trim the perennial bush, and I mean occasionally, like maybe once or twice a year is all she needs.
Bullshit.
I gotta hit you with the hedge trimmer sometimes. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Right. Mow the lawn.
Fucking lawnmower.
Bring in the weed whacker. If you go too long, you need a sickle.
Billy's like, shit, I should have let my phone die.
I know,
man.
right?
What the hell?
I'm surprised it took that long.
Right. I mean, we haven't made one joke about planting seeds, neither. I'm just saying.
Yeah, we have.
I might have missed that one. Might have went over my head.
It went over.
Right, went over mine.
This is too much.
Oh God.
All right, guys, I'm done with you. I feel like you've planted your seeds deeply. I feel fully inseminated. I feel.
Are you pleasured?
I wouldn't say that. You
Oh.
Burn.
becoming seated does not equate to being pleasured at all.
That's a burn on you, Billy. Just saying, not me.
No,
It's a
man.
burn on all of us.
Yeah, as you know, sometimes you can be pleasured without any tip or seeding, reaping whatsoever.
I'm just about done. I'm just cleaning up. I got my trays. This one's basically all onions and one row of peppers.
Word.
Well, here, let's go show what we got, baby. Oh, I will, I guess. Well, okay, my wife did all the work. Y'all seen it. Yeah, she's all done too.
Oh,
And then she puts them on the side in the trays because they get all messed up when she waters them, which I think I already said. So we got pepper, cucumber, carrots, peas, lettuce, zucchini, winter squash, spinach, tomato, onion, another lettuce, and another squash.
word.
Awesome.
And these are just the seed ones. We're gonna do like potatoes and other stuff. We're gonna obviously do more outside, but
Yeah, now we got the pumpkins and potatoes and stuff like that.
yeah, we do our pumpkins in bags. We're actually gonna do a lot more containers for our garden this year. So
Right. You guys did a lot more variety than I did.
Mm-hmm. Well, maximize, experiment. It's all good.
we're also experimenting because some of these we haven't grown over here. We have a lot of tree pollen. I don't know if that messes with our plants or whatever, but we got a shitload of tree pollen where we're at now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking like a layer. I'll send you a picture in the summertime, man,
Yeah.
or just show it on video. Our whole entire car, we have to keep our car in the freaking garage because there's so much pollen. It's like a good little thick layer.
Like it snowed.
Yeah.
So if the
I-
my
wind goes
car-
too much, if the wind goes going like really hot, are you Pollyanna?
What the fuck?
One
You
person in
tell-
the chat will get the Pollyanna joke. It's fine.
Oh, I got it.
Unfortunately, I got it too.
Your pigtails
Billy, I don't
all
think-
queued up.
Billy, I don't think we should have admitted that we got that joke, though. Just saying.
Right? You just failed the test.
Oh, sweet Sister Marie. Maybe we can do a canning. Well, not a canning, but maybe we can do a stream about it once we get our containers going.
Bring it.
She's around us, huh, Virginia?
I
Marie.
have no idea.
Oh, okay. Well, I feel special because I just got her phone number.
All right, guys, I'm leaving. I go and do some rounds, etc. But Billy, thanks for the demo. And oh, hey puppy.
Yep. Thank you for coming by.
Absolutin'. And we'll talk
It was
soon.
fun. I
Good
think I'm
times,
gonna end
guys.
it. I put mine on top of the fridge and we'll wait for them to pop up.
And you just keep the lid over it the whole time?
Yeah, I do. As soon as they start sprouting, I take the lid off. But until then, I leave it on there. So, like I said,
Oh,
unless
okay.
I start getting that little white cobwebby moldy looking stuff, then I will stick something in between the lid and the tray just to pop it open a little. But once they start popping up, I pull it off.
I'll show you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, for the air vent and stuff you were talking about earlier.
Yeah. And sometimes I get it and sometimes I don't, but it doesn't really ever seem to cause any problems. It just looks ugly.
Oh, check out what here, I'll show you what she's got on hers. So she's got the lids, it's got the little vents on top.
Yeah, you got the cool ones. Mine don't have the little vents.
Oh, okay, nice.
Yeah.
Those are awesome.
Hmm.
Sweet. All right. See, I'm learning as we go. I really didn't pay attention too much. Like I said, I just did the labor work for her, you know what I mean? Let her do the
Right.
green thumb. That was her zen. You know, she loves doing the garden stuff, but
I don't know if you're still here, Indy. Got up to 65 degrees today, and I finally started smelling the pine trees. She was talking about how much she loves that ponderosa pine smell when they warm up and you can smell them.
oh yeah, dude. I love living up this way, dude. Yeah, no, I was more asking redneck. Sorry, brother. I was more asking just, because we're doing the seed thing. I'm all about the educational stuff. If somebody may not know it in chat.
I would do like Redneck said. I would probably close those unless you started ending up with issues where you wanted to open them up. I would keep them closed at least until they sprout.
Yeah, I think that's what she does. She walked
Right
out
on.
of the room, but yeah, she probably does, dude. They grow pretty good. The last however many years she's done it, she's pretty good at what she does.
It should be closed. I haven't got it yet.
Yeah.
I'm over here.
Alrighty. Well,
I
thanks
appreciate
everybody
you,
for
brother.
coming by. It was awesome. We had fun.
Thank you, Billy.
Yep. Thank you. Thank you for making me do it. It was a good time.
I had a feeling you did, huh?
I will. Well, I was about to do it, but I wasn't actually going to go live, so I was just kind of messing with the live thing. So, but It was awesome. It's been 3 hours. Seemed like 10 minutes.
Sweet. Right. Nice. Yeah, go over to rescue. Go over to rescues if you guys ain't got nothing else to do for late night. I think he might be live.
Yep.
Pretty sure. I don't know.
Thanks for coming by, everyone, and I will see you later. If my daughter's still here, I love you. Have a good night, and I will talk to her later.
Freedom.